I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
When you in the trenches, you know, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets coming back?
Davis thought Santa Cruz was gonna fold from his. The popular and acclaimed defending WBA lightweight champion of the world.
If it was the streets, these niggas would have been smoked. Pack the whole group up. Pack them up and get them the fuck out of boxing.
Haney, Cambosis, one of those folks, maybe Garcia.
All them guys is easy work. They're easy work, man. I'm the top dog.
The hard-hitting young star of boxing, 3-division world champion.
Skill for skill. I'm much more skillful than Canelo. I stand on that. I'm much more skillful.
You and Cambosis, what happens, Tank?
I'm whooping that ass. Tell him come see me. Tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
The defending world champion from Baltimore, Maryland.
We from the city. You know what's happening, what's in the city. TheBoxingVoice.com.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
SDS Promotions.
I remember walking in Mayweather jumped me sitting on the couch. I told him he a bum ass fighter. He ain't say nothing, not one word. He got a fur on his 80 degrees.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, and we have a very, very good show to be reporting. Courtesy of Dan Raphael. I am subscribed to Fight Freaks. I got the notification. Davis Martin pay-per-view numbers are in. Tank, once again, proven that he's a star, generated about 26 million or plus 26 million worth of pay-per-view buys at $75.95 each, bringing in around 350,000 pay-per-view buys, a lot more than the 200,000 that was floating around. Davis continues to prove that he's one of boxing's biggest attractions and, certainly, amongst the big-name headliners when it comes to this sport. Shout out to Tank, continuously doing what he does and generating what he generates. Last time out, they generated 1.2 million worth of pay-per-view buys for the Ryan and Tank fight at the T-Mobile Arena, bringing in around 22 million, and that was just the gate. This time he brought in around 26 million just in pay-per-views, not to count the gate. So, this is what we're talking about. Tank Davis, once again, proven he's one of the big attractions in the sport. If you guys are interested, let me know. Give me a sound check on Discord and on Twitter Spaces to be sure that we're rocking and rolling and everyone can hear everything properly. And for those that want to call in and voice their opinion, remember the number to call is 563-999-3427. Press 1 one time if you want to voice your opinion on today's episode, where we are discussing Tank Davis, the highlight reel knockout, the 5th time that he defends his title, the 350,000 pay-per-view buys, the 26 million generated. Let's talk some boxing for anybody that wants to call in. Discord, Twitter Spaces, and the landline is available. If you're joining us on YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show, putting this episode and the channel that deserves it, putting the channel in the eyes of boxing fans that possibly don't know. We rock out not once, but twice a day. This is our second show, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on the West, 7 p.m. Eastern on the East Coast. We are going to be having King Amin joining us. Don't forget, we're doing the raffle for the white Kenichi Bear headset and the black Kenichi Bear headset. And we're also doing a new glove raffle. I still ain't go get that glove, nor did I send this glove out. I'm going to send that out tomorrow. Oh, my God. I should have told my wife. As you can see, I'm missing a box. So she took the headphones. I forgot the damn glove. We'll get it out tomorrow, and then we'll replace that one with a new autograph glove for the raffle. Remember, 15 across the board for any raffle you want to participate in, and we'll go from there. So phone lines are open. Once again, we're talking Tank Davis generating over $26 million in pay-per-view buys, selling around 350,000. So Rick Glaser, some would say he was right. Some would say he's not right. I like to believe that, I like to go with the bigger number. Why? Because I want my sport, my favorite sport, the only sport I watch, I want it to grow. I'd rather report great numbers than bad numbers. So, I'm going to run with Dan's number of 350 because I want what's best for the sport. And, that means more people being interested in Tank fights. You can run with Rick Glazer's if you want. I just didn't believe that. Like I told you guys, Glazer's number to me didn't make sense because of the turnout. You can't keep selling out. You can't keep having $5,000 tickets and tell me that people can't spend $75. It doesn't make sense. But again, if you want to call in, you want to give me your opinion, don't forget to request on Discord or Twitter. You can also call in. The number to call, 563-999-3427. If you want this show to go on, we certainly need callers to keep it moving. We got Brambo, $2. So Rick Glazer's word basically have no validity. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I prefer the bigger number because I'm an optimist, because I want to see the sport grow and not fail. You can believe the low 200 if that's what you want. I don't believe that. I can't believe that a person can, consistently sell out region to region, but somehow end up not being able to generate pay-per-view buys across the entire world. It doesn't make sense, If he was only selling out in his hometown, then that can make sense. It's like, oh, he's only getting Baltimore love, but he's selling out across the globe. So, yeah, I just rather believe this report versus the negative report. But that was my stance back then. When I opened that show, I said, hey, I don't believe that he did those low numbers. It's just not my thing. Cliff, Connecticut, lines are open. What is up?
And when you in the trenches, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets coming back?
Cliff,
yo, is it working? It froze it froze real quick, but yeah. So what did it do? I missed a little bit. What he did? 200? That's the new report.
350.
Oh, 350. Good.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad for
$26 million.
Compare that to what Glaser. What was Glaser's report? What was his?
200.
Oh, it's not that much of a difference.
His report was 150 to 200. This report is 325. This report is 325, 350.
See, that 150 is a big failure. Anything over 200 is pretty consistent on what he typically was doing. But 350, that's good because it's like a little step up. I remember his couple
that's
fights
his biggest yet.
Yeah, right. Without Ryan, that's his biggest without Ryan.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's good for him if that's true. It's like he's trending in the right direction. But yeah, he pulling from I know you feel like you don't agree, but he's pulling from urban fan base, a black fan base, and I don't. So I think his numbers is never gonna be crazy. And I seen a clip earlier where Ryan was saying the same thing, saying that Tank's fans are broke. I know you don't feel like that because you see the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris pulling up at the fight, but they're going to the fight. I mean, it's a little different. But Tank is straightforward. Like he do that what can we say? We can't be mad at him, but he ain't the face of boxing. Canelo really is, if that's what it is, because Canelo does that no matter who you throw at him. I think that would be low for Canelo. So if we're gonna talk about the face, we should put it in the right perspective and keep Canelo still got the crown. Tank is like Stephen A was saying, he's one of the more exciting fighters to watch, but he's not really the true face. He's the face for the casual fan. But once you leave
I
the
mean, is the face distinguished by pay-per-view numbers, or is the face distinguished by the excitement for your fight? You know what I'm saying? Because Canelo has been putting up duds. Let's be real. He ain't stopped Jamel. He ain't stopped Munguia. Well, he did stop Munguia, and that's what we needed. But before that, you know, he ain't stopped Ryder, Jamel, and probably somebody else. So people ain't really been high on him. When you go to a Tank fight, you know what you getting. Whether you buying, you going, or you stealing, you getting an event. And you getting a knockout. You getting something explosive. You getting something to talk about, something to say ooh and ah. You don't always get that. I'll give Canelo that. I ain't gonna forget that he just dropped Munguia, and that was all right. You know, I think he even got a stoppage. Don't worry about that. I think he even got a stoppage in that fight. But you know, that's not every day. Like Tank shit every day. He do what he do.
Tank shit is clockwork. I agree, but I'm gonna tell you what the face is since that was the question. It's like in the NBA, you got Curry, you got LeBron. Even Curry can't get close, but LeBron still remains the king. The commercials, LeBron got his son in the league. When you think about basketball, you don't even watch basketball, but you know who LeBron is.
For
So
real.
whenever you mention boxing to maybe your wife or a random, whoever they know is the face. So go to the most casualist person and ask them who they know, and if they say bring up Tank or they bring up Canelo, that will tell you. So I don't know who's the face,
Yeah, I
but
think it could be
they
either
determine
though.
who's the
That's what I'm
face.
saying. I think it could be a coin flip because while you and I know that AJ
It could be.
belongs in there because of the numbers he do, he's not in there. Don't nobody talk about AJ at all as the face. He's just a numbers guy that we know does numbers. So it's really between Tank and Canelo. So it just depends on who you talking to. Maybe if you're talking to a Latin, they say Canelo. If you not, they say Tank.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's my call though.
All right? And if you want to call in, you know what to do. Twitter Spaces, Discord, we rocking, we rolling. We got Mad Bent 100, second super chat of the day. Daily dose of Tankwell. Tank is boxing's messiah. Lomonade this winner. Majid, what it do?
Yo, everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. I'm on Discord, so I can't really see what the numbers was. Was they low?
350,000, $26 million in pay-per-view revenue alone, not including gate and sponsorships.
Oh, okay. So they were saying that he made somewhere around 15 mil with the seats and all that shit. You know, I mean, yeah, the seats, all that. Damn, I guess 300 something, that ain't bad. But I feel like the reason that these fighters' numbers don't be where we feel like they could be, or if they was this or that, it would be up there, is the simple fact. Like, you just gotta ask yourself, like, is Tank's numbers not above 500 plus due to opposition? Even if they got a O, you know, they a good fighter, those not the marquee names that we asking for. So it's like force feeding us some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody ain't gonna go for that. Like Frank Martin got a 0, but like had a O, but it's still not gonna make me want to come out my pockets and motherfucking pay for that shit.
Which means Loma gonna do 500 plus with him.
Yeah, I feel like them numbers will do that. That fighter definitely do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't predict, but it do better. But if he fighting like the Frank Martins, he did the pit bull before they knew who he was, his name just not going to sell to the point where they making all that bread, like getting all those views. That niggas going to legal stream. We going to legal streaming. It's just the truth. Everybody try to act like they have all these high morals and pay for every pay-per-view instead of being honest and saying, due to opposition, I'm not paying for that, you know? They got to make us want to come out our pocket for us to truly come out our pocket for those big numbers. So as long as they chasing the Frank Martins and the stuff that we not asking for a question about, you got Tiafimo, you got Shakur, you got Haney, you got names that do bigger numbers just because of who they are. But they giving us what they want us to have. So long as they force feed, that's gonna be what it is. But that's all I got.
All right. Yeah, I mean, to me, it says that the Pitbull rematch does better. The Ryan rematch obviously does good numbers again. And the Loma fight will and should do over 500 at the very least. If you can get Frank to 350, yeah, you should have something good cooking with Loma. Without a doubt. But it looks like we've been joined by King Amin. Remember, phone lines are open for those that want to call in and give their opinion. Dan Rayfield, good old Dan the Man, Fight Freaks, is reporting 350,000 pay-per-view buys, $26 million plus generated from pay-per-view alone. We're not including a $15 million gate, sponsorships and endorsements. I mean, what's going on? What's your thoughts? Obviously, Glaser reported 150 to 200, so
Yeah, interesting, man.
I didn't believe that then. I said, I chose not to. I just feel like, Tank's fan base has shown that they have that money. It just didn't make sense. You can't keep selling out, generating that much gate money. Your tickets are that expensive, but people can't buy the pay-per-view. It didn't make sense to me.
Yo, and there's a reel on IG where you mentioned that. You like, yo, Takes fans are the ones coming out in Lambos, right? So I guess they're showing up, they're putting the fire sticks away, and they're tuning up, they're good credit and they're good accounts, and they're buying these fights. They don't matter how much it costs. And in the world of streaming, and I've been wanting to say it a lot of time, it's like CDs to me, but 350,000 buys, that's impressive, because I was counting 250 as a great number considering. So when you get 100 over what is considered a great number, yeah, impressive. You can never take away what Tank is to boxing, and this is how people like Devin get caught up in the streets, because that street money sure look good, man. This is what street money looks like in boxing. Pay-per-view buys. This shit is crazy.
Obviously, Rick Glaser is on his Twitter saying, this is hilarious. It didn't even hit 150,000 buys. More hashtag PBC propaganda being floated to the media by PBC operatives like hashtag Leonard, hashtag Tank Davis, hashtag Baltimore, hashtag boxing. So, Rick Glaser standing by his number and, saying that Dan is reporting fakies. Do you think there's media plants?
No, man. Here's the thing, man. And I'm glad we got to cover this, because they talked about this with Drake and Kendrick. Are there bots and all this kind of thing? The truth is that, maybe there are some but like, who does that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who would go out and get some bots to do artificial buys and fake view, or just simply fudge the numbers, a la, DAZN. And what I mean by that is the numbers don't exist. I think this is just Rick, who I've sometimes counted as a credible source. I do count him as a credible source, but I guess I'm saying he's sometimes a hater. And this is him hating. And it's kind of corny, because does he want to be right, or does he just want to cover the sport? So him being right about the number of buys, I'm not sure, like what does that do for him? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, everybody's wrong. Anybody can be informed, and him being right about the numbers, and he's got to stand by it. Like, it's a hell of a hill to die on, because for me, if it does to 350, that's growth for boxing. So what is your gripe about you sticking to that it had to do the low number? I think that's kind of weird, man.
since we talking Tank, what's your thoughts on Shakur's latest quote saying, and I quote, Tank is a casual. We got to be honest. You can be a special boxer but not really have the boxing knowledge. He fought Rolly Romero and Isaac Cruz. When they fought each other, he picked Rolly to win because of power. That's a casual's opinion. Gervonta Davis is a good fighter, but he's a casual. He's going to say what casuals say.
Listen,
why can't he just like power and believe that Rolly punches hard and thought Rolly would land one? I mean, he's a puncher, so I can see why he favors the puncher.
Yeah, to me, and that's what it is. Or it's favor what you like. Like for me, I'm biased because I'm always favoring boxers. I like slick boxers, and hell, if you're a southpaw, I might even lean a little bit more. But you know, I think people pick sometimes with their heart or what they prefer, and they're not always interested in demonstrating their boxing IQ. Now, here's what I will say, and I gotta, you know, stand on this one. Tank is the only one out here throwing gazelle punches. And I don't even like, I'm still going to stand on that one. That's like some old school Jersey Joe Walcott, you know what I mean? Bro, Sugar Ray Robinson punch.
Bro, in the Lorenzo Medina fight, well, you was at the fight. Bro, that trainer, he said that. Use the gazelle punch. Bro, that trainer did everything. He said, Hillary Clinton, I know you ain't watch it because you was there. Right? You said you was there. I don't know.
Which one?
The T.O. fight. What fight you went to?
No. I was at the what's this one?
Well, never mind.
The Hulu.
Never mind. But on the telecast, oh man, you guys.
Joel was at the T.O. fight.
Y'all gotta watch that. That dude was hilarious. And you saying Gazelle, that just reminded me. He has so many codes. And the unfortunate thing was his fighter wasn't listening to none of that. He wasn't doing nothing he asked for. Ain't matter what code he threw, but that was hilarious. We ain't hear a coach have that many codes and use the word gazelle punch in a minute.
And that's what I'm saying. That's not casual language. That's my whole point. That is not the language of a casual. So, you know, if you don't like his opinion, you ain't got to like his opinion. I don't know that I can call Tank a casual. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, after the Ryan Garcia fight, I just have a whole newfound respect for Tank, the way that he, you know, kind of controlled the pace without throwing punches. And then when he finally, you know, it was like a cobra. When he striked, it was a wrap. You know, he put him down. So that just showed me a lot. So I just, you know, it's just hard for a person that can do that to be a casual to me. That's you know, and now they're at a level where that team is getting so popular that their training footage is being, you know, released. And I don't know if you've seen it, but, like, they were warming up in the back doing the same knockout move that he used on Frank. And that shit is going viral because it's like he was literally practicing that shit in the back right before the fight. And he went out there and implemented. So that's another reason why it's hard to call him a casual. A casual can't have, you know, the ability to sink in, for the knowledge to sink in and be able to, you know, basically do it.
Yeah, a casual not only doesn't the game plan, implement the game plan, even, you know, some people were saying like the whole flinch theory. Like, yo, when he jumped at Frank to see if he flinched at the press conference, he was checking his temperature because he caught him flinch in the ring. So he like, yo, I know dude is jumpy. I'm going to just catch him, you know what I mean, when he jumpy. So that kind of IQ, you know what I'm saying? Some people, I don't know.
I'm going to be honest. I never understood that. Like, you want me not to flinch? So should I get punched if the punch was really coming? Like, or should I flinch because I'm anticipating the move in case you really extend your hand? Like, I never understood why flinching is considered something like, you know, not other than tough. Like, yo, I'm on point. If I flinch, it's like, oh, what you was about to hit me? You know what I'm saying? You want me to stand there solid and just get punched in the face?
But that's the difference in what you said and what you did. If you flinch and you kind of lean your shoulder like, whoa, buddy, like you can't put your hands on me, versus if you blink it and you kind of, yeah.
I
It's
hear
a
you.
different flinch. It's
I
a
hear
different
you.
flinch.
Yeah. Well, phone lines are open for those that want to call in and voice their opinion. So, I mean, you're saying this is even better than what you originally thought, because you thought 250 was good.
I thought that after Ryan, you know, Tank wasn't able to get back in no sort of high number. So I was like, yo, if he makes anywhere 200 or better, he did good. 250, that's star power. 350, yo, that is excellent. Again, in this era, given the opponent as well, yo, Frank Martin, Tank and Frank Martin did 350. I think that's amazing, man. I think that's
What's your
amazing.
Tank Loma early prediction pay-per-view buys based off this number? Because I'm thinking plus 500. If you can do 350 with Frank, no title, no world-class fights outside of Michelle Rivera, you should be able to, crack that 500 with Loma, who's a vet, first ballot, been around, fought everybody.
I was going to go north of 600. 600, 650.
Okay, wow.
Because so I figure, like, support. We talked about a lot about it on the show. There's more countries in support. Ukraine, I got a good feeling, we'll get behind Loma. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a big, big fight. And Tank is like, yo, we've been waiting to get this monk Loma, right? So, it's going to be even more fire sticks put away. And I think there's even going to be more, more people that's going to be willing to pay to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? As much as been talked about, and yeah, man, 600, 650, I think so. Early predictions.
All right. Back to these phone lines. We got Timbo Skye. What up?
Yo.
You.
Yo.
We hear you.
Wagwan.
What's good? What's good? Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, King Amin at Essex. What's good, blood? What's good? Ness, you get me? What's going on? You're talking about Tank Davis and his numbers, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like I said, man, what makes you Garner to believe that this man is the face of boxing, or he's more, he's more substantial than AJ? I don't know what spot does Tank have any sponsorships?
Yeah, Chrome Heart.
Or what did he just get that just now, or is it been in the past he's had that?
Nah, I mean he's fight to fight, just like Floyd was.
Okay, cool, no problem. Well, I don't really believe so that he is the face of boxing. Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing, to be honest with you, and AJ is close behind him. Like I always tell people,
nobody brings up AJ when he's fighting, when he's not fighting. And,
of course, because you're in America. Like I said,
they don't bring him up as the face of boxing.
Hold on, sir. Some Americans believe that the sport is just grown in your country. Some people believe that America is the world, which it is not. You can put Tank in Africa. You can put Tank in Asia. They don't know who the fuck he is. You can take AJ anywhere in Africa.
You're just saying that. You don't even know. Hold
on, sir. You can put him anywhere in Europe, anywhere in Asia, anywhere in Africa. They all know who AJ is. You're telling about 350K buys. How big is America? And how many Americans,
if that was true, why is AJ not fought anywhere but Saudi and UK?
Because he doesn't need to.
Oh, okay.
he doesn't need to. But he can.
So basically, there's no data. So basically, there's no data to back what you're saying.
You fought in Madison Square, right?
Yeah, we seen what happened.
No. Don't say we see what happened.
What were the numbers, though? I'm just asking for a friend.
Tank ain't fought in no Wembley. Tank ain't fought in nowhere else around the world apart from where when he fought Liam Walsh. Come on,
my brother. What person apart from UK dudes fight in Wembley? What are you talking about, bro? Like you sitting here just trying to have meaningless debates.
You say this man's the face of boxing. How is he the face of boxing if half of the world don't know who the fuck he is? Can you explain that to me, please?
No. You explain to me why should Tank fight in Wembley when no greats fight in Wembley? But every great every fighter, let me rephrase that. Every fighter wants to fight in New York and Las Vegas. No fighter wakes up in the morning and says they want to fight in Wembley. So stop embarrassing yourself. Stop embarrassing yourself.
90,000 seat stadium. You get me? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You only talk to America.
No
You only talk to fighters in
fighter.
America.
My brother, listen to me. I've been here. I've done this. I've been here. I've done this. I've interviewed UK fighters. Their goal isn't to fight in Wembley. Their goal is to fight in the Mecca of boxing. Their goal is to fight in Las Vegas. Maybe you, my brother. How long have I been doing this? I've been
I'm
interviewing
asking you,
fighters
man.
forever.
Why you asking me how long you've been doing this? I'm asking you what fighters, what English UK fighters.
All fighters, man. All fighters. Any fighter.
Oh, here we go now. So let's can't no names now. All right,
bro, you
no
gotta
problem
listen to the interviews. What you want me to do? You think I'm gonna remember? But I've interviewed Martin Murray. I've interviewed, Daniel Gill, Callum Smith, Liam Smith. I mean, a bunch of UK dudes, bro. Like Liam Williams.
And if you ask them again, is their dream to fight at Wembley? Every guy's fight. Every UK fight dreams to fight in Wembley.
Craig Richards, who you like to steal his name every day, he prefers to train here. He prefers to train here in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
so
let's use your phrase. I
gotta go. Get me a list of the fighters that wake up in the morning and say they want to fight in Wembley. They don't. They want to fight in Vegas and New York. Stop your lies. First of all, there's never been an article written that says Wembley, or the UK for that matter, is the Mecca of boxing. Never. It's always been New York and Vegas. So, like, why is he always lying to people? It's like, Jesus.
It is a desirable venue. People desire to fight at Wembley if they're going to fight in the UK, right?
Floyd never said he want to fight at Wembley. Canelo to this day never said he want to fight at Wembley. Tito Trinidad never said it. Oscar never said it. Fucking Cotto never said it. Name a great that said he want to wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to fight at Wembley. No, it's cool. Yeah, it's damn right cool. I wish Americans did do what they do and fight in front of 90. But that don't mean that no boxer wakes up and says they want to fight in Wembley. No. And let's be real. Carl Froch made it cool. That shit just started. Knock it the fuck off. Out here always capping for his little team. Get out of here. Noble, what up?
Peace, Noble.
Peace, King out, man. Ness must have stopped. Must have
I'm
jumped
here.
off. Shit, y'all just have to go with my car. Like Ness ain't here, but shit, let's talk. But so I'm not a huge Tank Davis fan. Not because of his boxing ability, of course. It's like I think that shit is top notch. I just don't, as far as like being a role model, you know what I mean? The type of thing that I as an older gentleman would prefer for younger people to look up to. It just he just don't fit it for me, and it's probably not a gender, but it's probably a generational gap. You know what I mean? Because I really can't get with the style. I can't get with the standing outside of nightclubs, stamping my feet. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things I just can't get with. That being said, in addition, like when he fought Ryan Garcia, you guys had a fight party. I bought a ticket to your fight party. I live in Las Vegas. Didn't want to go to the fight, even though everybody was asking me, was I going? And they wanted to come in town and go out and kick it in. I didn't want to go, but I wanted to support you guys. So I bought a ticket to your fight party. I didn't even go to your fight party. You know what I'm saying? And I say all that to say this. Man, fuck these numbers. You know what I mean? As far as, for a person thinking that they low, it does not matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it makes no big deal. Tank Davis is going to be a huge star. The way that they moving him, the way that his career is going, and the way that he performing in the ring, man, there's no denying his style power and his markability whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I would say to Tank Davis, and I don't know if that conversation is true about Beyonce calling him and congratulating him after the fight, but if that is true, man, his next fight is doing over 1 million pay-per-view buys. And the only thing that I would say to Tank Davis and his team is take advantage of the opportunity of being able to step up as an actual promoter in promoting this fight. You know what I'm saying? Get your GTD shit popping. You know what I mean? And when it come around time for fight, if it's Vasily Lomachenko next go round, man, spend some money. Spend some money and get a machine around you. You know what I'm saying? Take the shit in your hands like Floyd did. You know what I'm saying? Put a machine around you with your promotion company and promote the shit out of your fight. You're gonna be huge. You're gonna be bigger than Canelo, bigger than AJ, and I think AJ is a big star. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tank Davis for what he is doing and the possibility of what he can do. You know, his boxing skills, his marketability, and everything that comes along with it. He came a long way, man. Shout out to the breast cancer warriors, the breast cancer survivors, and the breast cancer angels. Peace.
We gotta stop with this. He gonna be bigger than Canelo. Like, they literally the same age. Like,
You feel like it's your turn.
you know, one dude's 33, the other one's 29. Like,
Yeah,
it ain't like you
Ness,
got a bunch of years on him, or he's 10 years younger than Canelo, and when he finally takes off, is like they in the age brackets, like they could sleep with the same women. Like, let's cut the shit, man.
but
Y'all
do they
playing
got the
games.
same amount of miles though, Ness?
Bro, I mean, you know, Tank got less miles because he get knockouts more. And obviously
And it's a smaller division.
Canelo's career started differently from Mexico, so you know.
And I'm only bringing that up because, you know, garage kept versus, you know, maybe not garage kept, but you live in Miami. You know what I'm saying? It's a different weather wear on them, you know. So yes, they may be the same age, but you know, it may be a different
I'm just saying, if he gonna take off and be the face, how long?
This could be the fight. Because Noble made a great point. Yo, this has to be the start of GTD promotions. He got to find some boys from. Yo, tell him to get Tip Bayless in some gloves, and put Tip Bayless on GTD.
I thought the start of GTD was the last fight. I thought that's the whole issue with Floyd and Leonard. I thought we was gonna see Leonard have more of a role in GTD. I hope that's the case. You know, I hope that's the case. I hope Leonard and Tank team up and, you know, show what they can do. Go on a run. Big Bruh Combat Cooling, $5. What city Border Wars in? Trying to check places to stay. Was at the Crawford Appreciation and Fight Party. Salute, TBV Richmond, VA. Border Wars is going to be in Wisconsin. And this is the address of the gym on screen. So look for something near this or within driving distance, Uber distance, however you want. You know what I'm saying? Border Wars show tomorrow. So tune in. No show on Wednesday when it comes to Border Wars. We got Malik. What up?
Whoa. What's good, man? What's good with y'all, bro? I mean, hey, it's some good numbers, man. They solid, bro. Some solid numbers. But look, got a quick question for y'all, man. Do y'all think Benavidez has something to do with those numbers? Him being on that undercard? I mean, him being the co-main? Or nah? We think that was just all Tank bringing the numbers.
I mean, of course he did. Of course he did, but he don't get the credit. The main event get the credit. That's how it's always been.
So you don't get no credit for being a co-main at all?
No.
That don't matter?
Danny and Lucas never got credit for the $2.4 million that Canelo and Mayweather did. Ain't nobody ever said that.
So you don't think David bought 50,000 or
my bro.
You don't think at all?
All I'm gonna say to you is, you don't think Danny and Lucas Matisse brought in 50,000? That ain't make a difference at all.
They could have.
All right, but they ain't get no credit. That history show you they ain't get no credit. The one that get the credit is Canelo and Floyd for doing $2.4 million.
All right, I get that. I understand that. So you basically saying the next Tank fight, he shouldn't need a good co-main event because that nigga don't get no credit regardless.
Nah,
so
I'm not gonna speak that. I'm not gonna speak
Look,
that
if
into
his
the
co-main
universe
trash,
because we
you think
need.
it's gonna still do the same numbers?
Again, I'm not gonna speak that into the universe because we need good co-main events on all fights.
Hell yeah, you do.
Hopefully they
Hell
realize.
yeah, you do,
Hopefully they
man.
realize there was a bump because we had a decent co-main, and that's why there was
Hell
a bump
yeah.
in
Look, I
bars.
got people that I know who never seen Benavidez fight at all, and they tuned in because they were like, man, they got him on the card. I want to check him out. That's
Yeah,
the
but
dude
they
who was
ain't
talking
buy
about
it.
fighting
They
Canelo.
ain't buy it because of him. They like, oh, this
Nah,
easier
they
to
didn't buy it
buy.
because of him. They bought it because of Tank for sure. But at the same time, they were like, well, shit, I never watched Homie fight either, so I'm getting 2 for 1. It's a bang for your buck, but you're getting the guy you never watched who everybody talk about, and you're still getting Tank. That's why I was just asking the question, like, do you think that those numbers matter with Benavidez being on the card? Do you think he would have brought in another 50,000 to another 100,000
I
by
don't
him
know what
being
he
there?
brought in, but like I said, I'm sticking with it. He don't get the credit.
Yeah.
Tank get the credit. That's how it's always
I feel
been.
that.
Hey Malik, right now Benavidez is a backup singer, but remember, backup singers can be great too.
Hey,
Luther
backup
Vandross was
singers
once
could
a
be
backup
great,
singer.
bro. Yeah,
What's up?
all right. I understand that. I like that one. I mean, backup
Yes,
singers
sir.
could be great,
I
man.
mean, you
They
know,
could
he
be
just
great.
ain't get his Kelly rolling on yet. He got weight.
Yeah.
He's still,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He's
He
still
gonna
chilling
come
with
That's
up.
all I wanted to
Beyonce.
ask, bro. That's why I just wanted to know if you get a little bit of credit or not. I didn't know, bro. That's why I wanted you to know. I just wanted to see
Hey,
what y'all
look.
was gonna say.
No, that's a great question though, because look, if I'm being fair, you know, I give him 75. You got to give him 75,000 at least worth of credit to me.
That's all I want. That's
You
all
better
I
get
was
the
saying. Like I was saying at least 50. Like that's all I said was at
That's
least
the
like
bell.
50.
That's the
Like,
bell. But y'all
you know.
tripping. Y'all both tripping. The man
Nah,
allegedly did 62.
shout out to Malik.
The man allegedly did 62 versus Demetrius Andre, and y'all about to give him 75 versus some dude nobody even wanted to see.
He made some, he made some fans
listen.
after the Boo Boo fight.
Nah, this is all Tank. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. That Benavidez fight, like I love Benavidez, and I hate when I say shit. I gotta feel like something I say might ruin a relationship, but like no one cared about that fight. No one was asking for that fight, and that shit came out of left field for everybody. Like, what? You moving up before Canelo announced a fight? You fighting Vozdek?
Yo,
what?
but hold on.
Nobody was like, oh shit, yo, he fighting Vozdek. Oh shit.
Nah, that's not what it was about though. That's that because you think you're like a boxing person. You got to think of the people that just said, yo, who? Right? Canelo. Who? David Benavidez. Who? The people that were all the owls. They spent a little bread. So look, if you figure he did, hold on, brother. If he did 62 on his own, the Who's gave him the remaining balance. The Who's gave him like another 13 bands.
Nah.
Oh, you fronting?
Nah, I'm dead
can't
ass.
give him no love.
I'm dead ass. I just don't see it. Especially
you don't
not
think
with
people
Vozdek.
tune in just to be like, who is this guy that they say Canelo's afraid of?
First of all, let's go off the fake internet rumors that Tank's audience is urban, right? They already knew David Benavidez because of Demetrius Andre. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no. I mean, look. Put it this way. I ain't buy it because of David. It made it easier to buy because he was on there, but I wanted to see Tank fight. And, you know, it's fucking Frank. Like, he was still undefeated. As much as I didn't want it to be Frank and I'd rather had it been fucking Shakur, he was still an undefeated fighter that has some pop, you know, and he's a black fighter. Tank ain't fighting no black fighter. So it was still some elements I wanted to see. Did it have some negatives? Yeah, he was 29. He was still contender, never for a title. Like little things that, you know, you got to, you know, take with the good and the bad. But like, I'm just being real, yo. I certainly did not buy it for Vozdek Benavidez.
But I'm saying it has to be people out there that were curious. That's like, yo, who is this guy they keep putting in the same breath as Canelo? And they just want to take a look.
Somebody call in and tell me, like, nah, Ness, my boy actually bought it because of David. Like, please tell me. Daniel Navarrete, $2. Shakur gets knocked out by a casual. Laughing out loud emoji. Mad Bent, $105. Daily dose of Tanko. AJ, a star emoji. Tank just shine brighter. Tank Will, Tank Neek, Tank Nation, Deep Fried, Chicken Son, with Loma peppered wings. Kermit Williams, welcome to the prospect level. We got Jordan in Tulsa. Talk to us. Jordan, Tulsa.
Unmute.
Oh, no, that's me. Go ahead, Jordan.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I had to fade it down. My bad.
What's up? Y'all doing all right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
King, I mean, you got to stop it. Didn't nobody buy that fight for David Benavidez there. It would almost be like counting pay-per-views. It would almost be like counting pay-per-views for people on the undercard, you know, if they got family members that want to watch. It's like, you can't do that, you know? This is what I'll say. I heard the numbers, and I just don't understand. I feel like everybody done called in with some slight animosity towards Tank. Like, 350,000 people came out of their pocket to buy the fight. I would have been cool with 275. Like, who's doing 350 to fight Tank? To fight
At
Frank?
$80 a pop, too, though.
Ain't nobody doing that for Frank Martin. Hell, like, people want to talk about Devin not being able to sell. Hell, if people are coming out of their pocket to support you, this is not a free fight. I don't care what the numbers are, because that means that people are paying to see you. I don't want to hear about, if it was 200,000, I would have been cool, because guess what? Frank got $1 million. Tank still would have gotten $5+ million. And who's getting $5 million a fight? Who's doing these pay-per-view numbers? Like, who is your favorite fighter that's doing these numbers? I just don't understand how people can call in and hate on it. Yeah, you can say Canelo. Yes, you can say AJ. Okay. After that, I don't hear too many names. So, I mean, if anything, I think it's a blessing to boxing that people are coming out of their pockets to pay this money. And as far as the Shakur saying Tank is a casual, I just think he has some animosity right now because he wants that fight. And to be honest with you, Ness, I think he was close to getting that fight. A couple fights ago, after he fought, he showed he was willing to stay in the pocket and put on a fight, right? You remember after the fight, he went over to Tim Bradley. He told him, Tim Bradley or Andre Ward told him, like, oh, y'all motivated me. And then he did that shit against Edwin De Los Santos where he was on the back foot. And I just think, you know, Calvin Ford even said he thought that Shakur would give a better fight than Devin, strictly because he thought, you know, Shakur would be willing to trade shots. So I think these numbers definitely, you know, I like the Loma fight because, I mean, I feel like it guarantees 500,000 pay-per-view buyers. And not only that, Shakur can go get the belt from the other dude while they fighting. And then you can fight Tank for undisputed.
Yeah, but that's locking Shakur back down. If you ask Shakur to go get the belt from another dude, that means he got to re-sign a Top Rank when he's finally a free agent. Remember, Top Rank want to sign him for 5 fights. That could take 2.5 years, 3 years to complete.
I understand that, but you can sign and say, hey, I want to do a 2 to 3 fight deal, because if they willing to make the fight for Loma, they need to make the fight for Shakur.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Top Rank, they've had him all his career. I don't think they're interested in 2 and 3 fights, especially not at that price, because they know nobody else is matching that price. You know what I mean? But we'll see, man. That's going to be the biggest news in boxing. When I come back from Costa Rica, we're going to be coming right back to what Shakur going to do and how much is Eddie going to offer. Was it a big enough offer? You know, did Shakur take it? I wonder if they going to, you know, take him back, right? Like, that's the big story. Like, if he goes out there, because they took Rodriguez back. They just took Elvis back, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it ain't hard to tell. I mean, it ain't hard to see them taking Shakur back even after he, you know, does a lap around the block. Dre Nice, what up?
What's the deal, Ness, man? You know I changed my name to DC3 on the YouTube channel, but what's the deal, Ness?
Okay, I didn't, bro. I just started seeing DC3. I didn't know that was you.
Yeah, that's me. That's my real name. What's the deal, King Amin?
What's good, brother?
What's the deal? Hey, I'm going to need H-Town, Jerry, and Timboski to apologize, because I told y'all trust Rick Glaser numbers. He's obviously a hater. Like, You go look at his page right now on Twitter. He comparing Tank to everybody else. We gotta stop believing in this Rick Glaser guy. Even though he was right a couple times, he's clearly a hater. So H-Town, if you don't have the bread to counter punch or whatever, I'll pay it for y'all. Timboski, Jerry, I'm gonna need y'all to apologize. I need to hear apology. That's what I want, because we keep comparing these pay-per-view numbers and all that. This is a new era we in. These guys still in fights, and like, who got cable? Nobody even. I don't know nobody who got cable. Everybody got these streaming platforms, Netflix, Hulu. So I feel like 200,000, 300,000 buys. That's pretty good in the ecosystem we in today. Like that's pretty good, man. That's not. Of course, it's not Nello numbers, but we getting there, man. We getting there, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted though, next, man. I just want them guys to apologize because they was shitting on Tank, talking about he sold 100,000. I'm like, with Benavidez on the card, I'm like, nah, man, he did at least 250, at least, like, But that's all I wanted, next, man.
All right.
Appreciate the call, champ.
So, yo, have you been following this Ishe beef with Ryan? What's going on? You want to bring me up to speed? Because it's like mad tweets, bro. What they got going on out here?
Well, Ryan had a Twitter space, and him and Ishe was going back and forth. Or Ishe was in the space. Ishe was in the space, and they, Ishe's he's a well-rounded dude. He could talk about anything. He could talk about religion. He could talk about sports, whatever. And he just said something like, "Yo, you can't serve, two masters, or what have you, And Ryan, he just got weird and started talking crazy. So I guess they're still going back and forth. But Ishe, Ishe know how to troll, but he's a smart dude. He's a bright dude. So I haven't seen the latest, but that happened on Sunday, I think, and it's kind of been going on since then. But I'm guessing they still going at it.
Yeah. They trying to get they look like Ishe trying to get this working.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Ryan ain't serious.
What up?
Yo, what's going on, fellas?
What's goody?
Yo.
Amin, what's going on, my guy? Happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadians. We out here today, July 1st. You know what it is. Yo, Ness, I just think the pay-per-view thing is dead, man. But yo, do you think Tank could just go connect with the network like ProBox and say, yo, I'm gonna do a contract with y'all where I get a percentage of the money?
A percentage of what money?
The network money. Like he go to an actual network
and
form a partnership.
And ask for a percentage of what though? Of what?
Of earnings.
Earnings on pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view sales, because you got ProBox, right? I'm thinking if Tank go to a ProBox and say, yo, let's partner up. Me and you, Jerry. I'm not going to take a purse. I'm just going to take a percentage of the company earnings.
I mean, for how long?
Fight by fight deal.
How long is he getting a percentage of the company earnings? I'm lost here.
Like a CEO, man. Like a part of the company. Investor.
Okay, so you want Tank to become the face and then get shares, put more eyeballs on ProBox. I mean, yeah, they could do that. They did it for AJ with DAZN. It's nothing new.
Yeah, be the business. Yeah, I think Tank can make a shit ton of money doing that.
I mean, listen, Tank is going to sell his pay-per-view anywhere. The issue is...
No, that's true. Yeah.
Nah. There's still an issue. Like, older people remember Koch Records. Like, they was paying Jim Jones and them more per album, but their distribution wasn't a distribution of Def Jam. It took Jim to make solid radio-friendly hits to get those Koch records to actually move units. You know what I'm saying? So again, Tank fights on Pro Box. In order to do real numbers, he got to fight real people. Like, Pro Box can't partner with him and give him a percentage of their company for the rest of their life because he got to put the eyeballs on it. He got to put, like, it's going to take eyeballs. Like, remember, even, I'll give you an example, right? Like, Mayweather signed his deal with Showtime. He fought the names because they gave him all that money.
No, and I think Tank's going to do the same here. Like, he sign a $200 million deal with these guys, so he's going to have to give them names too.
We'll see. I mean, next up is Loma. We'll see who's after that.
Yeah.
I would jump on Tio, man. Tio look vulnerable.
Tio?
What? I mean, he ain't look vulnerable?
Yeah. I mean, where though? At 140?
I know Tank and his team. I mean, do it matter?
Do they jump up for that lineal title?
It's Tank. Do it matter what division? Like, he call the shots. Fuck around and catch weight Tio at a 38.
Yeah, but Tio think he the man, so you know how he is.
Yeah, I mean, Tio ain't never made the money that he gonna make in a Tank fight neither. You know, Tio's guaranteed been around 2 point something. He never been above that. You know, Tank, like we just said, Tank brought in $26 million. That ain't got nothing to do with the $15 million gate, which ain't got nothing to do with the sponsorships and endorsements. You know, shit, we don't know what Tank got going on. I mean, we see Devin Haney. It be fight week. He out here posting, you know, Telegram links for money. So we don't know what type of money people giving Tank on the low to do what, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, and then, like, obviously, shout out to Frank Martin. He's going to make some money, probably the most money he's ever made. If these numbers are the numbers, so shout out to him for that.
Yeah, right. You right. Good. Hey, yo, shout out to you for bringing that up. You right. He stood strong, didn't take the Shakur fight, and according to his interview, he was getting like I think I reported $3 to $5 that man said per back-end pay-per-view after every number sold. Now, the thing is, we don't know what was that number. We don't know if they told him, look, if we get above 300, you get X amount of dollars for every pay-per-view. After 300, after 200, after 250. Right. We don't know where that number was at. Yeah. So we don't really know, is he even making it? Maybe it was after 400 because they gassed him up. Like, yo, take this 1.2. We'll give you $5 off every pay-per-view as long as Tank and you do over 500. Cause they like, yo, he did 1.2. Listen, because I'm telling you, the rumor was he did 1.2. Amazon has 220 million. They only wanted 1%. Remember, I was reporting they only wanted 1% on pay-per-view. They've yet to get that 1%. They've yet to get that 1%. Is supposed to be like 2 million pay-per-view buys. They've yet to get that 1%. That's all they wanted. That's all they wanted. Out of 220 million homes, is 1% was they was looking for. They haven't been able to crack that. But listen, let me get to some other people,
shout out to Tank. Yes, sir. Yeah, everybody smash that like button. I'm out.
Baby Joker, you the man. Yo, actually, Ryan, I seen your $10 super chat after the show. I hate that YouTube does that. It was like after I ended it, it came through. Do appreciate you for that. So I did want to at least let you know that we seen it. Baby Joker, Big Joker. My bad. It's going to take some time to make up the new name.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Damn, bro, I had a bad day today.
Uh-oh.
Don't ever bring in motherfucking that tick on a dog no more, bro.
Who you talking about, my man? Why you talking about my man Joel, Broadway Joel like that, bro?
Fucking tick on a dog, bro. Dude is useless. Just fucking rambles about dumbass shit. I know nobody gives a fuck about no Dominican boxing. Fuck out of here. He's just a tick on a dog.
Of course we care about that. It literally was all it was for Dominicans.
Back to the topic, bro. Shout out Bam. It's one of the best fucking fighters I've seen in a long time. That's the best American fighter, the youngest, the future of America. You know, it's just sad that the American fan base is just too stupid to fucking pay attention to these small guys. Because I don't hear motherfuckers back here talk about, I can't watch them small guys because my kids are bigger than them. That's the most ignorant shit I'd ever heard on a boxing show.
But why
It says a
Mexicans
lot
ain't
about your
behind
fucking
him?
boxing
He's
opinions.
Mexican. Why Mexicans not behind him? He's Mexican.
What you mean, bro? I mean, if you tune into the Mexican channels, you do know they have Gallo Estrada as the greatest and best active Mexican fighter ahead of Canelo. This shit means a lot to the Mexican media, and they talking about Jesse like he's the real motherfucking deal now.
I hope
But
because
motherfuckers out here don't pay attention, bro.
I
The
hope.
American fan base is ignorant as fuck. They only give a fuck about 135, your 154s, and your 160s just because Canelo made it look cool, when he went up there.
Well, you
'Cause ain't nobody was talking about that shit
can't
before
blame
besides
anyone. You can't blame anyone but Bam because I can't really point to an interview that he did during fight week.
Well, I mean, I don't. To me, that's cool, Like the Canelo's another dude doesn't say much, doesn't give you controversy, but he's wrecking shit in the ring. That's Bam. He's a fighter. He ain't tweeting out here like fucking Shakur saying that Tio looked bad versus Claggett. Motherfucker, what did you look like in your last fight? That's dumb, bro. That's fucking stupid. I can't follow fighters like that. If none of these motherfuckers ever fought again, I wouldn't give a fuck.
He trying to get a fight, champ. He trying to get a
Yeah,
fight.
look at Tio, and then you guys are caping for Tio, bro. Like this shit that people be saying that he fights to the level of his comp. Man, that shit is trash. You ain't him, cause someone that was him fucking wiped shit out like a Tank Davis. We criticize him for fighting subpar opponents, but what does he do? He knocks him the fuck out, lays him the fuck out. This shit is nuts, bro. Fuck Tio. I'm done with that bum ass motherfucker. I don't want to see that dude again. I don't care to see him again. He's horrible at fighting guys that can move around. He can't cut the motherfucking ring for shit. Does he really have power, bro? Cause it's looking like he doesn't. But man, you had a Cambosos that sat in front of you. You couldn't hurt him or knock him out. Stay away from Tank.
That's the bell, champy. Thanks for getting us flagged with 17 F-bombs.
Like right hooks.
What do you even say, you can't even follow that call up. There's just so much things. There's, look, this is the channel where you can call in and express your frustrations with this sport. I do not agree with his views. I don't think Tio is a bum. That comment wasn't for me because I certainly said that same exact thing, that we got to stop saying he's fighting up and down, that this is just him. I said that on the earlier show. But yeah, man, we got Delomio, what up?
Hey yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, yo, baby joke. What you mean no one cares about Dominican boxing? Nobody cares about Bam. That's what you mad about. No one cares about a little 115-pounder who can't talk Spanish, bro. You walk by Bam, man, you come on. Bam ain't the face of nothing. That's why he's upset, man. Bam ain't the face, and you know what's a face of boxing is like a Tank. It's like a Canelo. That you put the face in front of.
He needs to be upset with his own people. It's his own people that alienate Mexican Americans like Bam, and that's why they not on him. Now, because he beat Estrada, they going to jump on the bandwagon. It was only 8,000 people there, and that's a shame because that kid has done a lot more than a lot of people with bigger fan bases. But go ahead.
He's not, bro, at the end of the day, it's like I told him. Tank, those are people that polarize the sport. People that don't watch boxing see a picture of Tank, they're like, oh, he's a fighter. They know what he is. He has that extra it. You see Tank, he's dressing all crazy. You see him, he's different. You see Canelo's all over the place. People see Canelo, don't even watch boxing. They know, oh, no, that's Canelo Alvarez. He's a boxer. They see Fury, a almost 7 foot giant. They're like, oh yeah, he does something. Like, bro, Bam's a 115-pounder, 5'2", bro. You walk by that dude, you don't think he's beating. He's not beating people up. You don't think that. I'm saying Bam's a great fighter.
He don't look pound for pound, right? Now, especially not with the
the
little hat he wears, the little hat and the glasses. He look like he into Computers. Let's be real.
He looked like he looked like a skateboarder. He looks like a skateboarder with the weird tattoos and like, come on, bro. Like, don't be mad at Dominicans, bro. Don't be mad at Broadway Joel.
What is that on his face? He do got something on his face though. He did
Man,
get a
who
new tat.
knows, bro? He's like, he's like a Mario Barrios type. He's like a fringe skater / Aztec Mexican / I don't know.
Nah. Barrios the real deal. He's always been El Azteca from the Rippy Rip.
No, I know, but he be on his rock and roll, like he like
for
rock
sure.
and roll, like he
For
be on
sure.
that.
No, but remember that's big in the Mexican community. Ain't Maná from Mexico?
I don't know, bro. I keep it a buck, bro. I don't even know, like the only time I see Mexicans was boxing and stuff like that. Like I'm from the East Coast, bro. You know how it is over here.
Oh, that's a feather. He did a feather on his face.
But yeah, man, back to Tank 350, man. I called in last week talking about, his fans ain't got no bread. I guess I got to take a crow for that. But yeah, man, they showed out. 350's good. It's impressive versus Frank never did nothing. What's his biggest thing he fought was Michelle Rivera in Vegas. So that's impressive, man. Tank's
Bam
on his
is
way.
Clark Kent.
Tank has to.
Bam is boxing's Clark Kent.
Yo, you about to get Baby Joker back in here heated. You better be easy. We got to get behind Bam. We're forced to get behind Bam. Dominicans for Bam now because the Mexicans don't do it. Yeah, man, what was I going to say? Tank has to go through Loma. It's cool. Take that Loma, okay, knock him out. He's never been knocked out. After that, Shakur. After that, move up to 40 or catch weight, 137, 138. Bring Tio down. Get that strap. Then get the Pitbull Cruz rematch. He needs to get that Pitbull Cruz rematch in the, he has to get it. Because, it just seems like he don't want that Pitbull smoke. Pitbull got a belt. It's a perfect excuse to get that belt after you beat Tio. Tio's right there. Bring him down to like 137.5. Meet him halfway to 140. Get him, get him right there. After you get Shakur. And then with Legacy. This is Legacy time. This is Legacy fights now. You gotta try to go for gusto, man. He ain't gotta take advantage, because he's at 135, 140. The older you get in them divisions, it's harder to make the weight. Even though Tank is small, but you know how it is. He's getting older, metabolism slows down. You got to do his thing, man. And that David Benavidez, he's not like a super casual thing, but did he help? Maybe he helped like with 10,000 buys, maybe 10, maybe 20, which ain't really nothing, but every buy counts, every buy counts. And yeah. But did people buy this pay-per-view for David Benavidez versus Gosvick? Nah, of course not. Man, who's David Benavidez? The Universal Monster? Like who? Like, they didn't even come out for Boo Boo. Like,
yo, how you gonna say that Universal Monster? Y'all so disrespectful to these guys,
bro. That's what he is. We gonna poo his Ecuadorian and Dominican roots? How are we gonna do that? We gotta make him viable for all faces of this world.
I hear you, bro. I hear you, Universal Monster. I ain't never seen nothing to say he got Dominican. I never seen that interview with the whole Dominican thing.
Call him a multicultural monster.
What up, King Amin?
What's good, brother?
Chilling.
All right, champ. Let me move on.
Dominicans for Bam. Dominicans for Bam.
Word.
We got to, because look at how upset my boy is. Baby Joker's my boy. He's over here mad at Broadway Joel.
Yeah. He called him a tick on a dog just because he was talking about 4 Dominicans that fought too. It's like if ever there's a time to have Broadway on, was this weekend's recap. My man is just mean.
And you know something? I respect Broadway Joel. You know why? He had feet on the ground. He was over there. He spent his money and went over there, bro. You got to respect that. He's not just doing it over the phone like I am. Because I ain't spending no bread to go see him. He's actually spending bread and going to see him. So, he's walking the walk and talking the talk. So,
yeah, somebody asked me, like, yo, you going? They got 4 Dominicans. I'm like, nah, bro. You tripping right now.
Bro, like we can't invest in that. We gotta see if one of them turns into something.
For real. And that's what's the problem with this sport. Let me move on. But that's what the problem with this sport. There's so many fighters. they pulling you in every single different direction. Everybody got merch. Everybody got tickets for sale. Everybody want to be a pay-per-view star, and they only get there if you support them. It's like you asking a lot from us, and y'all ain't really giving, man. The Nigerian Nightmare, welcome to the prospect level. Ride of the Storm, who reported the numbers? Dan Rayfield. That man has always inflated numbers, especially for PBC numbers. Amazon needs to come out with their numbers. DC3, $2. If we got time, Ness, show King Amin Timboski's video. You ain't see it?
Nah.
You lying. Nah, don't you see? I'm gonna just send it to you. Cause I ain't trying to be out here looking like I'm a bully and shit. It's not what I do. Timboski fought, Coach Mitty confirmed. Ride of the Storm, $5. Maybe charge people $5 per profanity word. That will help. Yeah, that's not gonna work, because the issue with that is they're gonna curse and then IOU. It's gonna take some really stand-up gentlemen to drop a few F-bombs, tally that up by $5, and send in the swear money.
I don't know how many brothers are that gentlemanly to run up the register and then just cash app it to you later.
Yeah, man. I'll be waiting for that. Sitting down, but I'll be waiting. DC3. Bam looked like emo, like an MFer. Laughing out loud emoji. DJ Double D, counterpunch for Joker. Boxing glove emoji. Al Montas, $2. Baby Joker on his purd, hating on us Dominicans. Baby Joker, you got a counterpunch. In the meantime, in between time, that is last call for callers. If you want to call in now, as the time phone line is open, you can use your landline or your cell phone to call 563-999-3427. Remember to press 1. Discord available and Twitter Spaces. I don't see Baby Joker.
Yeah, maybe he done.
He's probably done for the night. But right, yeah, a few seconds more. If we got no final callers, let them know where they can find you in the meantime, in between time.
King Amin of Essex 1 on Instagram, King Amin of Essex 1 on Twitter, and the Championship Rounds on YouTube. And of course, here, the motherland, the Boxing Voice.
All right. We got Tip Bellis coming through last second.
Yo.
You?
Yo, what up, Tip?
Yo, man, shout out to hating ass Rick Glaser, man. Rick is a certified hater, bro. Like, honestly, like, he's publicly said, like, he has a disdain for Al Heyman. And it's about some business from way back in the day. So we know Rick Glaser is going to come out here and put out falsified numbers, bro. There's no way you could tell me that a dude is just consistently selling out venues and then, you know what I'm saying, averaging less than 100,000 pay-per-view buys or whatever he's saying these numbers are. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe Rick. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're grown consistently fight after fight. Like, it doesn't make sense. Leave that bullshit Rick talking about, man. And then Timboski, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, AJ sells, bro, but nobody gives a fuck about AJ. Like, let's just he talks about AJ. Have we ever hours and talked about AJ? No.
Nah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, he
not
sells
since
over
2019.
The UK.
Actually, not
that's
since
it,
2018.
bro.
I
The UK.
think
Nothing
it was
else,
2018.
bro. Nobody gives a fuck about AJ, man. It's just the fact of the matter, bro.
Bro, they called him Anthony Johnson out here. Like, fuck is he talking about? Like, Timboski don't know. Like, he don't know.
The UK got other people they could go into being bigger stars than Anthony Joshua. But you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that AJ is a heavyweight, bro. That's just the truth of the matter, bro. He's just a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? It's not like AJ's really exciting. AJ's not an exciting fighter.
Nah,
you know
you wilding right now. Don't get carried away. Don't get carried away.
I'm telling you, bro. Name an exciting AJ fight. When's the last time you see an exciting AJ fight? A site that got you out of your
All
seat.
his
And you was like,
fights end in knockout, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
come on, Ness. I'm talking about an exciting AJ fight. Tell me an exciting AJ fight. Well, it was like, damn, that was a hell of a fight.
I mean, Andy Ruiz, Vladimir Klitschko, Odo
Come on,
Valin.
bruh. The Wallin fight? Are we serious?
Yeah.
Come on, bruh. like, yo, if you telling me Otto Wallin was excited, that's terrible, bruh.
What? I'm an Odo
That's
Nah,
fan.
it
terrible.
was an exciting fight. It was
I'm an
good to see
Odo
the return of
fan.
AJ's
Y'all are
knockout
bugging.
powers.
That fight wasn't even remotely competitive for it to be exciting.
What? AJ was back
No,
with the knockout. Like, what do you mean,
man,
B?
come on, bruh.
Come on, what?
Wallin ain't stand no chance. Like we not about to sit here and lie to ourselves and be like, yo, Otto Wallin versus
But,
Anthony Joshua was an
but hold
exciting
on,
fight.
Skip. I mean, dang, I said Skip because
That
you
shit,
know I said Tip. Hold
that
up,
shit wasn't Wilder
Be-
versus Fury. That
but
didn't even
but
reach
but
that.
for
Matter of fact, AJ has
but,
never had a fight the caliber of Wilder versus Fury.
but for the same reason that one of the callers said, you have to respect Tank. Whatever you put in front of him, he flattened him, right? At that
Yeah,
point,
but at least,
that's what AJ was
but,
doing. That's what AJ was doing. He was on his
yo,
return and
but
he was
but I mean,
flattening
think about this.
motherfuckers.
Think about this. At least in Tank's fights, they're competitive, and you know what I'm saying. You're into the fight. It's not even with that. You know what I'm saying. When it comes to AJ, it's not even close.
You
At least they're
wildin', you
exciting.
wildin', you wildin', you
Yeah,
I'm
come
wildin'.
saying
on.
Tank's
You're
fights are
not being
more exciting
fair.
than Anthony Joshua fights, man. We were more excited to see Zhang versus what's the dude the flat-footed juggernaut. That shit was more exciting than any Anthony
Damn,
Joshua fight I ever
they
seen.
saying Ryan said he banged Ishe White. He just say that about everybody. This dude gonna get his head chopped off.
Yeah, I don't get why
Yo, he
people
definitely
have
gonna
him
get
blocked.
himself hurt.
He wilding
Yeah,
right now, yo. You can't just keep telling everybody you slept with their wife, bro. Like when is
why
that?
why haven't they blocked Ryan Garcia? I just noticed that the other day I was on Twitter and like here it is, Clarissa Shields is arguing with Ryan Garcia. And I'm like, why haven't y'all just blocked this dude? It doesn't make sense. At most he gonna make a burner, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you wouldn't even know it's him.
Yeah,
It's just weird. Like I
I
think
don't know.
they like the attention that Ryan's giving them. You know what I'm saying? Cause I would have blocked dude, honestly.
I don't know. All I know is man, somebody need to talk with him. He need to have a
Ain't no
conversation.
ain't no talking to that kid, man.
Mm. I
Ain't no
seen
talking
some
to that
shit the
kid. But
other day that he fired Lupe. That was
yeah,
real.
he said he
Yeah.
fired his lawyers in Lupe, yeah.
Holy shit. My man is on a whirlwind. We might not see Ryan return, and that's understandable. You make that much money, not everybody can handle money like that. You know, we ain't even talking about the Devin fight. You know, whatever he made on there, that's just cherry on top. You know, he made that PBC money. That was that's the real shit that's what cracked him. That's what made him go crazy. That's what got him acting like, think about it. Ryan ain't start acting crazy till he made all that money. Just the bottom line. Now he's gambling everywhere.
And then Baby Joker, man, yo, the reason why nobody cared about the band thing, bro, blame his fucking promoter, man. Excuse my language. Blame his promoter. Like I keep telling y'all dudes about signing with Eddie Hearn. Yo, and Hearn not even promoting the Boots fight. Ain't Boots fighting like in 2 weeks?
When he fight?
July
Ain't he
13th.
supposed to be fighting Avenesian
Damn, it's the
on
13th?
like the 24th, right?
Yeah.
Ain't that when he's supposed to be fighting? I
Was
fight
it
in like 2 weeks
24th?
and ain't nobody talked about Boots. Like, come on, bro. Like, I keep telling y'all, man. Stop trying to earn with Hearn or your career gonna burn with Hearn, man.
Yo,
The dude don't know how to
bruh.
promote in America.
Hey, yo, for
Straight
3.2
up.
million, don't talk about my fight. How about that?
Come on, bro.
Don't
More
talk
people gonna
about
be
it.
watching CYP versus G Vaughn rather than Jerron Buzenis versus David Avenesian.
Yeah, I mean,
Border
again,
Wars, we
who
doing
getting paid more?
150K while Boots gonna be over on Matchroom. We're averaging about 9,000 viewers in the States and overseas. Just the truth, bro. But yeah, that's my call, man.
All
Shout out to
right,
Eddie
champ.
Hearn, man. Hopefully he does better promotion in America because right now his fighters ain't selling.
Nico.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Hey, so I'll just say,
man, CYP, man, he looked lame as hell, bro. He looked short and stubby and weak. His punches, he looked like he ain't got no power, bro. And if he's gonna have long hair, he's gonna either have to fade it or braid it, cause that ponytail shit, that's lame as hell. And what's that little dude who was talking right now? Little skinny guy. Bro, I swear, man, I've knocked these dudes out. Bro, I'll fight them in an MMA match and really beat their ass. But what's up, Tim Boski? Tim Boski? Damn, that dude. He better be catfishing, because he looks like a homeless drunk from.
Chill out,
bro.
yo.
I'll say it. Like, hey, what's Bo? Bo did him dirty though. If he did that on purpose to sell him out, he did him dirty. Man, what else? Okay, 26 mil. That's good. That's some good money for 350 buys. Imagine what the UFC's doing, bro, when they be selling 1 million pay-per-view buys. I mean, UFC's where the money's at. Boxers need to grow some balls and go fight in the UFC. Grow some balls and fight in the UFC, man. Make some real money. This weekend, Nate Diaz is fighting George Masvidal. Nate Diaz is going to whoop his ass in a boxing match. And his older brother, Nick Diaz, is fighting August 3rd in Abu Dhabi. So y'all should tune into those UFC fights, man. Some good stuff. And Chicago, we got love for Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark Killer. But we rock with Angel Reese over here on this side. And what else? What else, man? CYP look lame, man. He shouldn't have put that video up. Them punches look soft as hell. And he's a runner. You know that dude he ain't no fighter, man. He ain't got no violence in him, man. He's a runner. He's a track star, bro. But he don't look like a track star. He look fat. And what else? What else I got, man? Chicago represent 2-6 Love King Killer. That's what we do. We Latin King Killer over here. But what else? Shit, man. What's up with y'all? Y'all mean? What's up? Love.
What's good, bro?
Ness. What's up with Danny, bro? What's up with Danny? We need Danny back too, man. Danny.
Yo,
bro.
what you think about Bam?
He left Chicago.
Bam Rodriguez. What's up?
Bam. I'm telling you, Mexicans on top. Bam. That was a good ass fight, bro. That was like a 1980s fight. Going back and forth.
You may feel like it's
Man,
your
that
time,
was a good ass fight. I think Bam should
but
fight
it's not
that
your
Chinese dude that Japanese dude in a way. Robert.
That's the bell, champ. That's the bell. Connor. Connor
Ben.
Yo.
Unmute, champ.
Stone Bone. Stone Bone.
What up?
What up?
Yeah, man.
1 month out.
Yeah, man, we getting close, man. I was just in LA too, man. I'm hopefully I'll make it back for the fight. I was just out there. I just got back this morning and shit, or late last night. So LA beautiful, man. Hopefully I'll make it back for the fight, but I got a baby on the way, man. Due around that time, and my son's birthday the 5th, so August 5th, so I might not make it out, but I might be there, man. I ain't missing him in a long time, so I might be there. But hey, Bam he looked good, but I done seen him get hurt. I done seen him get dropped. So I want to see. I don't think he can go up and fight like the Inoue, them type of guys. I think that might be a lot for him. I think he just gotta. That's why he went back down though, right? When he had jumped up them weight classes, he was saying like, "Nah, I ain't want to do that. I'm gonna go back and come up the right way." So he's an interesting guy, man. To me, he don't got he don't got that Mexican come forward like the pit bull type, and that's what I think he lacking. Sometimes I think fighting style determines kind of what type of fighter those Mexican fans or or certain factions of Mexican fans like. The more rowdy, aggressive Mexican fans like a more aggressive fighter. You know, and Bam he's a little more patient, so he's a little more boxing skill. He don't seem like a granite chin like that because he's getting dropped. But I think he's a good fighter. But Tank, this is probably what I expected, those type of numbers. All of the 500,000-600,000 shit, they need to stop it, man. That's not a big fight. It's not really promoted on that level. And he just shitted on Boots, who finna make 3. They still gangbanging this. Boots should still be sitting on the sideline waiting to fight on one of those once a quarter. They're gonna have probably at this point once every 6 months PBC fight. He should just sit around and wait. Why do a deal to make $3 million in a fight? This shit just getting stupid at this point. Like, just stop it, man. He better go fight where he can get in the damn ring at. And these are the numbers I expected from Tank and Frank. This wasn't like a marquee type fight. It's still a
You may
solid
feel like it's your
performance.
time, but it's not your time.
Connor, trying you again.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right, there you go. What's up? How's it going?
All good.
Good. You know what I keep finding interesting is like we live like in a world like full of, like cancel culture and all that. But like Ryan's on Twitter, like every day I wake up, Ryan's posting like some crazy stuff on Twitter and no one says anything. I don't know. It's just kind of wild to me how that works. But yeah, 350K for Tank. That's pretty good because I mean everyone came out when the rumor was like 150. I was out here hating on him, but look what happened. I mean, 350K is pretty good. So I mean, all respect to him. I think if he gets the Tank Loma fight, I think that might get around. That could be close to $1 million. I don't think it would be as high as Ryan, but it could definitely be up there. But what are you thinking? Because I know Dev only did.
I said he do
Loma
over
only did 150
500.
with Dev.
I think he does over 500 with Dev. I mean with Loma.
Yeah, I agree. And then when it comes to Bam, I think he's like the future of the sport. I think he's gonna get that Estrada rematch. Obviously, I think he'll go through him the same way. Probably a early knockout, easier than last time. And then honestly, I got to keep the same energy I did when Inoue got dropped because everyone tried to hate on him. But I don't think getting dropped really lowers your skill or anything. And it looked like it was like a flash knockdown. So I don't know. I think he's gonna go down as one of the greats when it's all said and done. So yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
All right, champ. Thanks for calling in.
Yo.
What up?
Mess around and get slumped by the garbage man. You keep playing with him. Right?
Word. Box for money, $2. Ryan been crazy since Luke knockdown. Mental. I don't know. DC3, we need that Timboski video played again, Ness. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, Amin got it. He's the ball's in his corner. Like, if he want to talk about it, you want his breakdown. Like, I don't want to keep showing that. Timboski, you know, I don't know. I got mixed feelings. Like, he says he sent that on purpose. I don't know where he's at with that. And, you know, I don't want it to come off like I'm trolling. But y'all can always press rewind on an earlier show. That's you know, that's there.
And shout out to Timboski.
All right, we got Rakim.
Hey, Ness, you hear me?
Yep.
Man, shout out to you. Shout out to TVV, the community. Shout out, Ness, for you always putting on. You know what I mean?
You
What's up?
may feel like it's your time.
What's good, brother?
Damn, I'm good, right?
Yep.
Yep. So I'm just joining, so I didn't get to really hear what other people were saying about the numbers. I think the numbers are really good, to be honest, because Frank is a contender. He wasn't bringing a belt. He didn't really have a public name like that, so that's all I feel like Tank carrying those numbers. And if you look at his past numbers, he's steady going up. Obviously, the anomaly is Ryan, but that's two stars coming together. So I see, similar to you, Ness, I see Tank Loma doing around 500. So, man, I think he's on the right trajectory, man. And I think this is the beginning of Tank making a proper championship campaign. I think this is the beginning. I think he was kind of passive, in being a voice and guiding his career, and let kind of Mayweather really protect him. But shit, if you think about it, I think he's the leader of all of his contemporaries, and here's why I say that. While a lot of his contemporaries have been up doing bigger shit with accolades, he's the only one who only has definitive wins. Like everyone else has had some close or questionable fights. Like the one that's like debatable is Shakur, but like dude, that last fight was ridiculous. You know what I mean? And even if it's like it's a win, it just comes out with so much criticism. The nearest thing you have to that is Tank out just boxing up Pitbull Cruz for 12 rounds. So I've been frustrated with Tank's career. The machine moved him real well, man, and so far he's the good of each fight. Man, Ness, I heard you say you expect around 500 for the Loma fight. King, Amin, what you think?
I said north of 600.
Okay. How do you think that fight going, man? I mean, I want to hear from both of you. I know, Ness. I know you think he gets stopped, which I agree.
Super stop. Super stop.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a real close fight until he gets stopped late. That's my opinion. Sometime between 7 and 11. But I think maybe more like 8 and 11. That's my prediction. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm the same kind of like it's good until it's not. But I'm saying maybe about 6, between 6 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
He gets caught with something to the body.
Okay.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's
All
not your
right,
time.
that's my time. I appreciate you guys.
Champ.
Appreciate the call.
Nah, appreciate
Maryland.
you, brother.
Hawk, Maryland.
Yo, Ness.
Yo.
What up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear.
Oh man, what up? That's King. I mean, what up, King?
What's going on?
Oh man, ain't too much. Over there, let me see. Ryan Garcia say the dude he fired him because he was an agent working for Al Heyman, and that Al Heyman was controlling him through him. I forgot. So yeah, Ryan on some real otherworldly stuff right now. And
hey,
as your man would
he
say,
off that
tanky tank. Yeah. hey, as your man would say, tanky. What do you call him? Tanky Tank.
Jerry.
And the Funky Bunch. I guess. Yeah. I guess he's. I guess Tanky the Funky Bunch is really celebrating tonight, ain't they? Yeah, they really celebrating tonight. But Ness, I got something to say to you, bro.
What up?
Ain't this the voice of the people? Of course, this is your show, but this is the voice of the people. You should put a vote in the chat on who wants to see the video of the thumbs up man again. Because I want to see that video again of the thumbs up man. What's the how he was describing how to hit the thumbs up, start the show off? Was Tim Boski?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thumbs up man. We need to see that video again, bro. We need to put a vote in the chat on that. That video was let me see. It was rusty. It was a little I don't know. He just looked a little. I need to see that video again, bro. That was the funniest. That was so funny. Please play that video again. It's for the people.
Yeah, man.
For the people.
I hear
Your man
you.
looked like, yeah, because your man, I mean, you know, he put it out there, and he even called in. He solidified. He said it was cool. I mean, I don't think he, you know, cared about how he looked in the video, and he looked like he was in the basement of the hood of an apartment complex he probably grew up in 50 years ago. But my man was. You gotta look at that video again, bro. Let's play that joint one more time for the people, bro. I'm with put that video up. So put a vote in the chat, please, Ness. That's my call.
All right, Hawk, you the man. Y'all gotta leave Tim Boski alone. It's like I said, Tim need to give us a fight at this point. He got
Let me
caught
say
with the
something.
fingers out, with his thumb up, like he back in the day with it, and now he's been exposed. He just gonna have to like get a fight now for us to believe him.
Now look, Timboski, let me say something. Timboski is from South London. That's the hood out there. That's the trenches, as they say. And he's an avid fight fan. I seen the video. Like anybody that's getting to a point. And Mitty, you said Mitty stamped him, right?
Yeah, man. Mitty said not that he seen him fight, but that he heard of his trainer. He knows his trainer and knows the gym he fights out of, and he knows he's an amateur.
Okay, yeah. So, and this is the thing. One thing I seen, he seemed like he's tall. He seemed like he's tall. You can't really see how his footwork is. Obviously not, but it's just a teaser. Like I said, some guys will bait you in. You know what I'm saying? And they playing possum. So yeah, he seemed like he got a pretty quick jab, and he's a tall guy. So with the right match, thought it was UK.
It was the fawns for me. The thumbs, I
Yeah.
was like, okay, he capping right now. But I think that is Baby Joker, Counterpunch.
He's back.
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Can you try not to get us flagged this time? If that's okay with you?
I don't know, bro. I
Dominicans for
don't know,
Bam,
man. I gotta
Baby
hear
Joker.
people talking shit about Bam, bro. Shout out to Bam. It's the best kept fucking secret.
Damn, that's how you doing
Over
it,
here
champ?
calling him a skater, but he's Harry Potter over here casting spells left and right, saying hocus pocus out of focus. Fucking to the secret chamber you go. Estrada, Sarung beside, Cuadra, Sonny, all you motherfuckers are locked up. Man, stop playing with that kid. He's extremely fucking talented. He's elite. His footwork is great. Smart, IQ, everything, bro. That's America's best kept secret. Oh, hey, King. I bought the pay-per-view for David, bro. I had a support.
See?
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Hey,
Are you
man.
trolling me?
Nah. I honestly think all the
is.
members were tanked, man. All of the members were tanked. That's his usual account, right? Outside of the Ryan pay-per-view, that's usually what he's doing.
Nah, he never did 350 before Ryan. That was a good number. That's why it's a good number. He increased. He moved up.
Yeah, it's like
I mean,
100 more than his usual. Usually he do like 200,
he
250. This was a whole
did
350.
take his own. I mean, those are great numbers, especially with the dancing partner he had, bro. Nobody really knew that dude.
I'm with
Outside
you.
of the other side, I'm telling you, nobody knew that dude. Nobody knew him outside of some dude named Julia, just because he went to the same gym and they punched on the same punching bag. He was preaching it all year long. And Miss Baxiana, her too. I haven't heard of her in a long time, bro. She said she was betting her college kids' funds on this fight.
Whoa.
Yeah. She's long gone, disappeared.
You gotta give people
That's all I got, bro.
time. You gotta give people time to heal, bro. You be wanting them to just.
Ain't no time to heal. You gotta come right away, bro. It's like Tim Zoo type of shit. Get cut and keep going. Ain't no time to heal.
They need time, bro. Everybody ain't built like that. That's what I'm trying to say. But okay.
Yeah, bro, have a good one.
You too. You too.
You too, brother.
Looks like we got Tip Bellis with a counter. Or not. Didn't we get the tip today? That long ass call I gave you, Tip. What up, man?
Yo.
Yo, fam, what up? I gave you like a 30-minute call.
Nah, dog, I had a counter from earlier. Remember?
I don't remember, bro.
I,
I don't remember.
I
Go
sent that
ahead.
I sent that king counter. I sent that king counter for me and Troy. I ain't never called back in. But
You
yeah, no,
right.
I just
You
wanted to
right.
talk. I just wanted to talk about that Timboski footage, man. 'Cause
Oh, you seen it?
that shit was out of pocket, man. Listen,
What you mean out of
listen,
pocket? What you mean? What you
man.
mean?
Listen, bro. Timboski told me, man. He was telling me, he was like, look, he's like, yo, if you want to go see the footage, go to Modelo time and come to Modelo time and you can see the footage of Modelo time. So I told Timboski, yo, just send me the invite to Modelo time, but he just refused to send me the invite to Modelo time. And it just so happens to find out that the footage got leaked today of him actually shadow boxing. So that's
Yeah.
real footage of how Timboski actually fights, dog, with his thumbs out and shit. Like the man dangerous, bro. He was hiding that shit in Coach Mitty duffel bag, bro. That's the footage that he was hiding in the duffel bag that he didn't want nobody to see. That shit is not.
Yeah, that
Timboski,
was
you should
wild.
never call somebody CY Rich ever again, bro. Ever. That shit was nasty. It was sloppy. Your thumbs was out hanging and shit. Your tank top was big as fuck. I don't get it, dog. Like, did you see his tank top? Amin, did
Chill.
you see the man's
Chill.
tank top?
That's
The
fashion.
man was
That's
beat up
fashion.
himself. Like it looked
That's
Yeah,
fashion
nasty,
in the
bro. Like
UK,
yeah.
I don't
yo.
understand how a dude he's supposed to be wearing a 2X tank top, but he come out with a 4X tank top. Like that is crazy, bro. Like you
Bruh,
can't even
you
sweat your
don't
shirt into a 4X tank
understand.
top.
You don't
Like this is
understand the
nasty, bro.
fashion. You don't understand
Timboski,
the
man.
fashion
Like
in
you
in the
really need to
UK.
get in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Work on your technique. Like I don't think y'all understand. Like he chicken winged his hook. Like if you look at how he threw his hook, he was chicken winging the hook. Ness. It was all shoulder. Oh man, it's just disturbing, bro. We really need to get that boy in the border wars. How much does he weigh? Did he say how much he weighed?
Nah. Nah.
Man, he got to be in like the 230s, bro. I'm sure we could get him in there with like a super max.
He ain't
Sure
taking
we
that Supermax
sure we
fight.
get him in there
He
with a
ain't
super
taking
max.
that.
But
Supermax
then
is
again, he said
season
he's like
now.
28, ain't
He
he?
ain't taking
Timboski
that
younger than me.
Supermax fight. Don't even do that to Supermax.
That's
Supermax ain't.
crazy.
He ain't on
Yeah, we
Supermax
gotta put
level.
up a donation, man, to get him out here to border wars, get him a book and everything, get him a fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about, man. Shout out to Timboski, man.
Word. I mean, he sent that footage, man. You gotta give him, props for that. You feel me? And shit. It is what it is, yo. Uh oh. He's lining up out here. Y'all lining up. We
Who we
going
got?
out to
You may feel like it's your time,
JT.
but it's not your time.
What up? What up? What up?
What's up, King Mani? It's King Amin, right? King of
Yep.
Essence.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I love how you narrate the women's sport, like the boxing. It's really good. Keep doing your thing, bro. I really enjoy that. It's always great to know, and it gives advantage on the betting. Also, women, if you know what you're doing, you can make some money off these ladies. So keep doing your thing. Ness, earlier in the
Appreciate you.
show, you were talking about Bam Bam needs to go to New York and I don't know where else
Not
you're talking
needs.
about.
I just asked where could he go on the East Coast because they've been only fighting him on the West Coast.
All right. First of all, Texas is like 3 states. He can do a nice Texas run. Go to Dallas.
He's already in Texas, and that's not the East.
I know, but Ness, what you gonna do when there's so much market in Texas? We're gonna send him to New York.
My brother, he's been. You're not listening. The conversation is based off him only fighting in Texas and in Phoenix and Vegas. We asked each other and the audience where in the East can he fight.
All right. If it had to be somewhere in the East, it has to be New York. Actually, if you want to come to Chicago, it's the 3rd largest population of Mexicans and all in the Midwest.
Chicago is Midwest, not again East Coast. That's the point. Like,
right,
he's only fighting in one region. I'm trying to let the rest of the world see him.
Kissimmee then. Kissimmee has a lot of Mexicans and a lot of Latin community too.
All right, there you go, Florida.
Yeah. Besides that, I didn't even see Teal fight this weekend, to be honest.
What?
So I only was the Zone. Yeah, I'll be honest. I pay for the Zone for the yearly subscription, so I don't miss anything on the Zone because I get my dollar's worth. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to get ESPN Plus. I should though. It's a shame, but anyways, always doing a good show. Thank you again.
Appreciate the call.
Word. Thanks for calling in. Hawk back. Hawk, you back? We got DC3 $2 like Finesse to play the video again. That ain't enough likes. That's only 17, bro. That ain't enough. We ain't even got 600 on the video, but y'all want to play a video. B-Lo member for 39 months on that prospect level. Uh-oh. Play the video again. Laugh out loud. Keep grinding, TBV.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
They want to see that damn video.
No. Hawk with the counter punch.
Yo, Nuss.
Yo.
Man, like, it always takes a while because, so many people be calling in. So when you get to me, I'll be like forgetting because I'll be high as hell. But anyway, I forgot to mention how your man's Mr. Press the Thumbs Up had his shirt tucked in. Like he was hiding a pork chop sandwich in there. And why was he so sweaty? Like he just got up from a picnic table eating ribs, bro. I mean, what the hell was going on with your man sitting in that video?
Why y'all going in on him like that? Hawk, let that man get a fight in Border Wars and, get the dust off and the rust off.
I mean, man, I could not even understand what I was looking at.
You breaking
was
up.
That a whole swoop? I don't know what he was. The video. The video was pretty rusty too. I don't know. Only reason I had to go on my man because my man keep messing with the champ, so I got to go on him. He came in messing with the champ CYP. So I'm feeling like I don't understand why his shirt was tucked in and his belly was hanging over his joint. I don't get it. I don't usually see boxers with that type of figure. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he get in shape and get himself together. And next time, do something about your background. Everybody don't need to know how the projects look and the basement of a complex of the hood you grew up in. We don't need to see that. Go to a gym. Put a video out from a gym somewhere. It could be your cousins or anybody.
You going hard? You going hard on him? Why you going in so hard, man?
Yeah, leave the champ alone though. He got to leave the champ alone. Then I won't, and don't send in the thumbs up videos unless he's going to teach everybody how to press the thumbs up before the show starts. Because I think that's what he was doing. He was throwing the left. If you left-handed, you press the thumb with your left hand. That's when he threw the hook to hit the thumbs up. You saw how he hit the look. That's what you got to do to press the thumbs up when you call in on the show. That's what Tim Boski was showing us. How to press the thumbs up. But other than that, man, I like the video. I think he showed how somebody could do something without thinking at all, and he showed how not to do something. Yeah, he's the perfect candidate for how to be a complete screw up. But yeah, that's my call.
Man, y'all a little bit mean.
Brutal.
Little bit mean. Timboski ain't did nothing to y'all. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I think you got to give him a lot of credit. A lot of these, again, we all kind of interact in this space, and this is the Terror Dome.
Yeah.
You got to stand at what you say, but I think you got to give Timboski credit. It's a lot of guys that call into the show. We've never seen their faces. We don't know they exist.
Footage.
Never seen no kind of footage nowhere.
It takes
So give
guts,
him some
man.
credit.
It takes guts to send it in. You guys out here
So listen, take it
killing it.
easy on Thimboski, but give him a thumbs up.
Counterpunch, Timboski, counterpunch. That's why I said he got to fight now. Now he got to fight because it's he's become a joke.
Yo,
Yo,
you can. This is what makes me laugh. Do people not have logical common sense, or am I? I don't get it. I must have a PhD in trolling. I don't get it. The man, Coach Biddy, lives. Well, he lives around my area. I don't want to disclose where he lives exactly, but he knows my people. He knows that I used to fight properly. If you really
I
think
mean,
that
just
that's
send
how
in
I
some
fight, then
proper
that's
footage, man.
fine.
Just send in some proper footage. You keep calling
No,
in to
obviously,
say the
obviously,
same,
no, obviously
but
that's
you
cool. That's
calling
cool. That's cool.
in, my brother. Understand what I'm saying? You calling in now twice to say the same thing. It's not working. You laughing it off and telling people if you really think that,
But
like, yeah,
yo,
we
let's get
think
this straight.
that.
Yo, let's get
We
this.
think
Yo,
that.
yo, yo,
Like we
yo,
think
yo, let's get
that.
this
Like
straight.
what
Yo,
don't you
let's get this
get? We
straight.
think that
Yo,
shit.
let's
And
get this
that's why
straight.
people asking to see it against. They want to laugh. So it's like just sending the real shit. Cause I don't want to feel like I'm trolling you or protecting you.
No, I don't. Hey, bro, I'm a grown ass man. What are you talking about? Hey, listen, brother. I don't know how you
I mean,
Americans run shit over
I
there,
don't
man.
want you to
Like I
be
said,
shamed. What you mean? Grown man. That don't
yo,
got nothing to do with being
yo, yo,
shamed.
yo, 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 yo. Like I said, man, I've got nothing to obviously prove, but I will prove whatever you want me to prove because it's easy to do that. But what I'm trying to make you
Yeah, well,
understand is,
send in the proper
I didn't say
footage
that.
so that people know that that wasn't a troll or they know that's really you.
No, but I'm saying to you, I didn't have any intentions of me going, oh yeah, let me video this and you send it to Ness. No, no. I turned on my camera, I was having a laugh. Bo filmed it, and he asked me, oh
It
Rod, you
don't
want me to
matter.
send it to Ness?
But that's what I'm saying. Yo, the more you talk, the more you look like a liar. Like, I could turn my camera on
Hold
right
on, hold on,
now.
hold on, hold on. Hold on. There's no lie because you could go and ask Bo yourself.
No,
There's no
you
lie.
are lying. And if you allow me to explain, you understand what I'm saying. I could turn my camera on right now and I won't look as bad as you did.
No, but that's the whole point, G. That's the
No,
whole
no,
point.
no, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because if that's the point, you would stick to that story. But now you saying, oh, you just turned on the camera. You wasn't really, you ain't think it was going to get shown. You was just sending it to boat. Like, come on, bro. Which one is
No,
it?
no,
Either
you're
you
not
fight
getting
like
it. That's
that
what
or
I'm
you
saying. You
don't
wasn't
fight like
obviously
that.
there. You obviously wasn't there, so you don't understand the concept. But it's all right. Like I said, I'm a grown man. You get me? There's cool. People are not gonna understand certain things. Like I said, I turned the camera and I was trolling. Bo asked me, "Yo, what do you want me to do with this?" I said, "I don't mind, man. It was just a joke. I'm having a laugh, fam. You actually think that's how I said it? What? Are you crazy or what?"
Yeah, man, that's what we think. That's how you actually fight. That's
No, but
exactly
that's,
what
no,
we
but
think. That's
no, but that's what I said.
exactly what
But
we
that's what I
think.
said. I want that. I want that. So you can go find me a fire or something. I like that. So we can set something up, and you can think that I can,
Stop
and I need to
asking
go
for
do
fights
this
because
and
you
that. I
stop
want that.
asking
That's
for
what I want.
fights because you looking like AJ right now. You know what I'm saying? When he was
And,
trying to not
and
fight
again,
Wilder.
you lied again, and you lied again when we were talking about no greats that fought at Wembley. What the hell are you talking about? Muhammad Ali fought at Wembley. There's multiple other greats that fought at Wembley.
Oh
What the
my
hell are you
God,
talking
you had to go to the
about? Oh man,
fucking
don't say oh my
50s.
god. Don't say oh
Yo,
my
you
god.
had
You
to
said
go
no
to the
greats to fought.
50s, bro. Kick rocks, man.
What do you mean 50s? So you're gonna lie again and talk about 50s? No, it was not, sir. And like I said, man, stop discrediting AJ. Everybody knows fucking AJ. AJ don't even need to be on pay-per-view for him to be known. You understand that?
Lies
Oh,
people tell. He never been on pay-per-view, the biggest market in boxing, and you sitting here trying to make a lie about as to why. You sound silly, man. I mean, again, all your lies are being revealed. You know, you say you could fight, then you shadow boxing with your thumbs up. You say you joking, and then you say, "Oh, you didn't know it was gonna get shown to the world that you was just sending it to Bo." You know, I just want you to just send some real footage. You know, because you're trying to use the little scapegoat lie that that's not really how you fight. Well, send the real shit, because don't nobody but you the first dude in 14 seasons to send fake footage. Like, who even does that? That's the most weird shit. Just like weird. Straight weird. I don't get it. Sin, what up?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So listen, I just tuned in. I know y'all talking about the pay-per-view numbers, but let's be real right now. I know maybe 15, 30 people that they like know about Tank or they watched the fight and they didn't pay. They watching the stream. I think like if there was no streams or nothing, I think Tank gonna be getting like 4 something, 5 something. But I think because people not paying, and then you got on top of it people going to bars or certain stuff. There's other responsibilities. That's why they not known. But a lot of people know who he is. He making money with his gate. That's the more important thing. It's more about if you making a profit or not. It's not about is the pay-per-view numbers good or the gate or whatever. It's just about can you make the profit. That's the most important thing. And they making profit with him. Obviously, that's why he's doing 6 more fights or whatever he's doing, 5 more fights. So we have to respect that. As far as like, we have to be honest. He's probably the best fighter at 130, 135, and 140 if we're being real. Because even 147. Because if we're being honest, he could probably go up to 147. We already seen the Barrios. He could violate, arguably Stellionis, Brian Norman, any of them other guys that got them belts, even Boots. I seen the Karen fight with Boots. I'm good. So that's what we have to understand. Tank is on a different level. But there's nothing wrong with these other guys,
Bro,
Shakur,
that's a
Devin,
that's
T.R.
a
I still
far
want to see them
that's a
fights.
that's a that's a that's a that's a super bold statement. You talking about he could beat Brian Norman and Stanionis at 47 when he already said 40 is too big for him.
I understand because he's short, and with Barrios he had a hard time. He was a tall, big guy. He absorbed a lot of shots, but his skill level and whatnot. If we being honest, like even playing field weight, everything, rehydration is good and all that. He has a good chance against all those guys. Like you would favor him. And the Boots fight, we have to be honest. The Karen fight is really nasty. So, until he shows me he can box on a high level against guys that can move or show skills like Olympic amateur skills, I'm kind of good. Because you have to go back and watch that fight. He kind of looked lost at times.
I mean,
Like Crawford,
Boots. That's an old fight though. Like I'm lost as to why
that
you're
was
still talking
that
about
was
that.
that was a fight maybe 2 fights ago. He had that
Yeah,
fight on Showtime last year.
yeah. Two
So
fights ago,
I
like
thought
he literally
I thought
beat
you
the
only
hell
as
out
good as
of
your last.
Vija.
Via was tailor made for him like a
Yeah, but
suit.
you about to say a phrase and change it. You only as good as your last fight, not your second to last. The fuck?
But Via was tailor made. That was a fight to make him look good off of the Karen performance.
Bruh, how was Villa made to look good? He beat Ellis. If Ellis would have won more
He beat
convincingly, he would have won. He would have
so
fought Boots.
we hyping him a victory off of Ellis because he did good. What, the last round or two? That's what we hyping Via
No,
about because Ellis was
I
boxing good a
thought
lot of them rounds.
I thought Ellis won, and I've been
That's what I
saying
said.
that. But my point is, he got the fight because he beat Ellis.
I understand that, but his style is tailor made for him.
That ain't nobody fault. It's Ellis'
So, but
fault.
I'm giving
Rashidi Ellis
respect for
didn't
it because
win.
it's in the
Like
ring.
if
I'm
Rashidi
giving
Ellis
respect
would
for it
have
because he got
won,
it.
maybe he would have
I
fought
understand.
Boots.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is I'm giving respect because he get in the ring. Every fight, you gotta give respect getting in the ring. But as far as it's just to make him look good off of the Karen performance, like if he's talking about Crawford and all these high level guys, Karen who moving around or doing amateur Olympic level moves, and he not doing nothing off of that, that's gonna look nasty than these guys. That's what he's talking about. You can laugh all you want, but when you watch that fight, he looked lost at times. Crawford or something, he do that with Crawford or Javante, whoever. That's nasty
Why
work.
would Crawford be moving as much as Karen?
It's not about moving as much. It's just about the fact showing certain movements and skills. He looked lost with it. So what's gonna happen when Crawford's gonna set traps, move a certain way, act he's gonna do some feint, and then boom, catch him? It's gonna
I
look
don't know.
nasty.
We gonna have
We
to
haven't
wait and
seen Boots
see.
chin at all. We gonna have all right. But what I'm saying to you is I would favor Javante 130, 130, 135, 140, and
You
147. Any
asking
fighter
about
up
Boots
there.
chin, but you ain't never seen Tank hit, man. You got these
I seen
unfair
Tank get hit by
standards.
Barrios. I seen Tank get hit by Barrios, who's a good 140 pounder who moved up to 147, who can take big shots, hit him with good uppercuts, good shots, and he absorbed it, kept coming forward.
So that
I seen
means
him in that.
that Tank could take the power of welterweights now.
A lot of them guys haven't really showed us a lot. I like Brian Norman. I like some of these guys, but I'm just saying I would favor him.
All right. Hey, that's to each his own. But champ, let me get to some other people.
Thank you.
DC3, you need a counterpunch. You got to send that $5.
Yo, before you go to the next caller, Ness, let me cut up out of here.
You got it, champ. It is late over there. Do your team.
Yo, championship rounds on YouTube. King Amin Investix 1 on IG and Twitter. I see y'all in the morning. Peace.
Peace. Let's see here. We got $10 super chat. Anthony Forbes, he's going to be fighting on Border Wars. He said, did he just say boots? I'm a Tank fan, but 3 hand on face emojis. BT, what up?
Yo, what's going on?
What up?
What? I was just gonna chill and listen, but bro, that was on last kind of stirred me up talking about. I don't even know how we even started talking about boots, but he said Tank can beat anybody from 130 to 147.
I mean, he didn't say
Tank
anybody. He said Brian Norman and Stanionis.
that last statement he said anybody from 130 to 147, Tank can get. But I'm just like, bro, like Tank is only 5'5", bro. Like he is the niggas that just love Tank. I just don't get it. Like I think we still get too high off. Yes, he knocks guys out and it is great, but 147 is a whole different size of a man. Boots probably walk around close to 180 when he's not like in training camp. So Tank at 5'5", 140 max coming back into the ring cannot fuck with nobody at 147, bro. He just can't. So, but I mean, as far as the pay-per-view odds, since that is the topic, 350K is not bad. I mean, we live in a time where people are going to stream the fight. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And, also we got to be, I guess, understanding of the times and the economy we in too. Everybody don't got the extra $80 to pay, but they still want to watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you should still, not saying you should stream it, but that's just kind of what it is. So 350 not bad, you know what I'm saying? That's straight, honestly, And I think going forward, well, if Lomachenko is the next fight, which that's what they're saying, I think it'll do even more than 350 because Vasil, his name and his, pedigree, experience alone will carry, the other side of the promotion. So we'll see how it go, but that's pretty much my call on that. Appreciate you, Ness.
All right, BT. Appreciate you.
All right.
If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility. DC3 counter.
Yo, Ness, if Tim Boski cool with it, I'll put up, $400 for him to get a ticket over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
He gotta want to fight. He need his amateur book first, man, so we can know he's serious. He can't. That's why I say he can't keep calling people out. Get your amateur book. Let us know you
send
real.
it to you. I'm gonna send a counter for him when I get off the phone. Cause if he for real, I put up 350, 400. I'm pretty sure a lot of the guys will put up, some money to get him over here because, he sits in the back call 24/7. This guy, he calls in, he belittles everybody. So Ness, I want to know why you don't, show the footage again. We want to see the footage again, Ness.
Because I think the footage is bad and is just, bullying him. I think I want him to fight and, show that he's better than that.
He said he's a grown man, Ness. He said he's a grown man. That's what he said. He's a grown man. So I want to see the footage again because he looking like he fooled to everybody. Everybody licking their chops at him. What you said?
Yeah, he got to accept a fight, though. We got to see, first again, like, Get that book, Timboski. Show us it's real, or you ducking the smoke. As simple as that. Now people seeing you. Everybody want to fight. Get your book.
Yeah,
You even got
he
somebody trying
looking
to
like
help you with
food.
your flight. It's over. He can't escape it now. Is either he's scared or he ain't got no passport.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the next excuse. He ain't got
yeah.
no passport.
Cause Timboski, I put in to be off. I'ma know by Wednesday. Look, I'ma put up 300 for you, 400 for you, man. I want to see what you look like. You feel me? Cause you know you call in on this all that you be doing and talking crazy about everybody. But we want to see what you look like. We want to see what you got from the shoulders, and you know I get down with you. You feel me? I'll do it. But you look like you too small for me though, so I don't think that I'm too tall for you. You look, I'm 218, 6'6".
Yeah, I think
You
he
too
like in the
small for me.
180s, 190s.
Yeah, he too small for me, so I'll flush him. But like I'm saying though, I'll put up some bread for you, bro, and you can, you know, cause these guys, you looking like food to them, Timbosi. You feel me? You look like they looking at. I have never like they clowning you, everybody, bro. So I want to see what you got. You say you got amateur experience and all that, but we want to see what you look like, fam.
Right.
And let me know. I got the counterpunch. I'm finna counterpunch for you, bro. So you know, let me know what you want me to do, and I send this to bread.
You
I
may
sell
feel
the
like it's your
bread.
time, but it's not your time.
Yeah, don't put him on the spot. Let's give him some time. He got to talk with the lady. I know he said he had a kid and stuff like that. Listen, this is what I always say, man. You know, people talk that talk. When it come to border wars, you're going to hear all the excuses, man. You know, my lady, my kid, my job, no days off, no passport, no gym, no sparring, my dog, anything, man. I done heard it all, bruh. But, you know, I just think he should prove that if he was lying and that's not really how he fight, he should prove that because you know he ain't trolling nobody but himself. You know, uh, having people talk like that about you, that's not trolling because trolling would be having people talk like that about you while simultaneously having your book and already setting up a fight. Not having a book, not having a fight, and just letting people think that's really how you fight for no apparent reason, that's not cool. But I'm told that Bama Bo has offered him a contract to sign him, but he's got to sign the contract that states that he would train 90 days with Coach Mitty in the UK, who he just said isn't too far from him. Uh, but yeah, if you could do that, you get this contract with Bama Bo Promotions, man. You know what I'm saying? You get that contract with Bama Bo Promotions. Uh we just had a call that dropped off. So on that note, we got DC3 retracted a message, $2. So all love, no words. Counterpunch for Timbo Sky. Timbo Sky. What's up? So what weight class are you, man? Can we interview you at the very least? Could we know what's good? What's your weight class?
Yo, man. Like I said, man, I'm my 210, 215, 8-inch reach. I'm 6'1". And like I said, man, if you want to believe that, that's it. That's fine. And don't, unless you're sitting there talking about, I'm trolling myself. Just in that. Hold on. Like I said, unless you're sitting there talking about, I'm trolling myself. Brother, me, Bo, and everyone else that's behind there, we already confirmed that it was a joke. Obviously, you don't know that, but that's fine. Like I said, that's fine.
Ain't no joke, man. Ain't no joke. So show us you
You
real
wasn't
shadow
there.
boxing.
Hey, you wasn't there to
You
be a
you
part
you
of the
you
joke.
you
So you
you
wasn't
you
there to be a
clowning.
part of the joke. You're obviously not going to understand. That's why I'm not taking the personal,
Everybody seen
the
that
insults.
footage.
That's fine.
Everybody seen that footage and knows that's really how you fight, bro. There was no acting there. You not fucking Tom
What?
Cruise, okay?
Brother, what you don't understand is I've done that multiple times. Just so you're not understanding. That's what
Yeah.
you're not getting. But like I said, it's cool.
Yeah, you're
Like you
right.
said, you don't know certain
You've
things.
shadow
You
boxed
don't know.
like that multiple times. That's exactly why your
Yo,
motherfucking thumb came out you know, subconsciously.
Like you said, like I said, you don't know certain things, obviously. So I'm not gonna take anything personally. You understand? If you knew certain things, then it will be a bit different. But you don't. So like I said, I'll keep it calm. I'm still looking for a fucking fight. No problem.
You ain't got no
What do you
book.
think?
Show us the book. Show us the book. How you looking
What
for a fight without
what
a
book?
book?
What book?
Amateur book. You need
The
an
USA
amateur book
boxing
to
book.
bite
The
to
USA
fight.
book, bro. What? Let me understand. Why do I need a boxing book to have a fight? I said I'm coming over to America, regardless of border wars or anything. I'm coming to America anyway. So when I get there, I told you, and I told certain people that know certain people, I'm giving out messages. If you want to link me, I'm going to be in Houston. If you want to link me in Houston or halfway somewhere, we can do that.
Link
When it
you
comes
in
to border wars,
Houston.
that's
We ain't
different.
even going to
You're
Houston.
going to like I sent that footage to say, yeah, give this to Ness. This is my footage that I want to fight. No, brother, it wasn't like that. It was just a joke, bro, and that was it. Me and Bo spoke about. I
What's the
said,
joke?
you know, Ness
What
is
was
gonna
the joke?
clown you.
What was the
You know,
joke?
Ness is gonna clown you. I said, yeah, fam, this is joke, fam. What don't you understand, brother?
What
So
was the
just
joke?
pump your
What
brake,
was the joke?
pump your brakes,
So
brother.
what you telling us?
Pump the brake,
What you telling us
pump the
that you
brake.
was told? You telling us
Pump the brakes. And Tip Bayless took all
yeah,
that
he don't
shit.
want
Why
he
is
don't
he
want no
talking? Why is
questions
he
asked
talking
because he know what
Why is
up.
Tip Bayless talking shit? I will knock him out. I will knock Tip Bayless out.
Yeah, now
And
you
that's
want
what I'm saying.
now you
And
want to
listen,
fight.
you wanna
Now you want to fight
now I wanna know.
126 pounders.
No. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. I told you. I'm a real G. If he wants to fight or talk this shit, we could go in the ring. Even before this, even
He's
before there was any footage.
126
Yo,
pounds.
yo.
How you gonna go in the ring with a 200? Look, you mad? That's how I know the footage
No.
real. You
I
and your
don't want to
feelings.
do that. I don't want to do that. I'm just saying, how can he be talking shit and he can't, he wouldn't even dare get in the ring with me. So
My
what sense
You
is
may
bro,
that?
feel like it's
but
your
Since I
time,
fight,
that's a
since I
silly
fight with my
but it's
statement.
thumbs up,
not your time.
That's
since
a
I
silly
fight with my
statement.
thumbs up,
The
but
tank.
since I fight with my thumbs up, you want to say all this shit?
Come
Come
on,
in the
man.
ring
That's the
with me
bell,
then,
bro.
man.
That's the bell. Listen, that's a silly ass statement. Did Tank get in the ring with Wilder? But he told Wilder he fight like a girl, right? Fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, yo, Tip got a right to say you look like shit. You look like shit compared to Tip. Tip look like motherfucking Tank compared to you. You feel me? You gotta get your shit right. You sent that bullshit dog footage in. You looking like a bum. Straight up. That's not our fault. That's your fault. You know, oh, they gonna laugh at me. It's cool, fam. It's cool. So now he wants us to believe that Bo called him up and say, "Yo, send me some shadow boxing, but you gotta look whack." Get the fuck out of here, bro. You mad that that shit got received? And I sent Mitty that video, and I said, Mitty, you sure it's this guy? He said, yeah, that's Tim Boski. I said, and you sure he fight? He said, yo, I never seen him fight. I heard he got an amateur fight. And I know the trainer and the Jimmy trainer. I said, this footage don't look convincing. He said, it sure don't. So fuck out of here with your coach Mitty vouch for me and all this bullshit. Stop using Mitty name in vain, dog. Get your ass in the ring and prove you can swing, because you look like dog shit.
Ness.
What up, Khaled?
Yo, all right. On the Tank shit, I'm glad that Tank was able to get those numbers together and everything like that. Solid numbers, you know what I'm saying, for like the Frank Martin fight. Hopefully those can go up as he gets bigger names. Shout out to my man Tank. I didn't get a chance to comment on the T.O. fight because I did watch that earlier. T.O., T.O. has been given like lackluster performances, but I still don't think that it's no guy at 140 that can beat him. At this point, like the top guys at like 140, I don't really see nobody beating them right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a difficult style. No, I ain't gonna say that. Let me slow down. That was a pressure style that he had to deal with. I think that he probably could have boxed him a little better, but that probably would have been more of a boring fight. I think he was trying to be entertaining, headliner, so he did like allow himself to get hit more like that. Like I got agree with you that shoulder roll shit probably need to let that shit go. But you do have to get a guy out of there, especially with like 7 losses. You really like made Steve Claver the guy now. Now that's somebody who we want to see again. But even if, as I'm going through the top, like I still don't think that Richard Hitchens will beat him. I don't think Antoine Russell will beat him. I don't think Puello will beat him. I don't think Pitbull Cruz will beat him. You know what I'm saying? So, he's still that guy, but he does need to pick it up a little bit. So I think that just says more about how like the 140 weight class isn't what it used to be. And I think that if Tank move up, Tank can beat him. But that's probably the fight that we want. And as far as that, Bam Rodriguez fight on the East Coast, man, shit. Cause it's a hobby, maybe in Newark, you know what I'm saying? Maybe in Newark, on the East Coast, maybe Newark, where a Shakur play, but fight. But I would also like to see him in the Garden as well. I'm not sure about the Mexican population on the East Coast, but I think that, man, like Chicago is a city, because I'm not that far from there. I think that Chicago is a city that like need more fights. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge Mexican fan base out here. It's a lot of Mexican. It's a lot of black people who are fans out here, white people who are fans out here. I think we need to bring more fights to the Midwest in general. So I would love to see Bam come out here, and I would support him in that endeavor. But yeah, Ness, I think that's everything, man, dog. So I appreciate you, bro.
You the man, Khaled. Indiana, stand up. We got counterpunch for Tip Bellis, courtesy of DC3.
Yo, I just want to say salute to all the fake, fraudulent, fickle fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like Timboski, man. Yo,
Flip his own words. Oh, man,
you know what
funny.
I'm saying, man? My boy calling, he talking about, man, what do I need a book for? I mean, Timboski, you need a book to fight, but it's clear as day, man. Timboski, you don't want to step in the ring, man. That's why you challenging me. We trying to get a fight for you to come over to America. You know what I'm saying? You got callers calling in saying they'll pay $400 for your flight. Shit, Timboski, I'll even pitch in for your flight, man. But then you talking about, man,
no,
if anybody want to link up.
I got another dude text me, say he want to remain anonymous, but he'll pitch in for Timboski fight. And I got another dude, Jonathan Sims said, he would fight Timboski, but he doubts Timboski will fight him.
Man, yeah, it just sounded like that. And that's, the dude talking about he gonna be in Houston. I'm like, who the fuck going to Houston? You know what I'm saying? Like,
talking about if you want to link me up, I'm gonna be in Houston. Like, bro, who the fuck is you, and why do we give a fuck that you we gonna be in Milwaukee, fam? You sound like you're ducking, man. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up.
Man shook.
Yo, he ain't got no excuses neither. That's 3 people pitching in. I swear to God, he has to fight. Like, he has to prove that shit. Like, I ain't never been more serious. Like, he gotta prove at this point that that's fake. And first of all, that's weak. Like, you are the weakest dude I ever met. Like, you sending in fake footage so that you can trick someone into thinking you can't fight, so that you can get a less experienced fighter so that you could get a win. Like, every way you shape it, that video makes you look horribly bad. Horrible because if I play
the art of war and use deception on the
But how is it the art of war? You showing you weak. You showing you want a soft opponent. You want a novice. You showing that you a novice so that you could get a novice, so that all of a sudden you could knock out a novice. You weak. You mad weak.
He read the book wrong. That's what it was. He read the book wrong.
That shit is weird. I never heard of no shit like that. Like, who sends fake footage? No, this is what I want. I want you to think I can fight. You really think I can fight? Fight me. Like, who does that? Tank out here sending fake footage, like Tank doing fake fights, like Devin doing, like, you the fraudulent one. What I need a book for, because that's the only way you can fight in USA boxing. But you the fraudulent one. He weird.
Timboski saying what I need a book for is the obvious statement that he doesn't want to fight at Border Wars. And he hasn't fought before. Because why would you be nervous?
He got no reason not to come. He got his shit paid for. He's a name in the community. And he said that footage is fake. So he got all the reason to come. And he got fights being offered left and right. All around. All around.
Yeah, I sent the counter, man. Just give it to Timboski, man. Let Timboski call back in, man.
He ain't gonna do nothing but, fam, if you really think that's me and how I fight, fam, you crazy. Like, bro, don't nobody want to hear that same lame-ass excuse. You used that shit during the earlier show. We don't believe you, motherfucker. We got dudes They got 27 thumbs up on a comment that says play the video. You talking about
Yo,
you don't believe
nah, that's
if you
crazy.
believe that's me. Man, yeah, we believe it, my man. Yeah. It's up to you to prove that shit ain't you no more. Get out of here, bruv. Look, man, I don't know. These dudes be wildin', bruh. I would never do no shit like that. Why would I purposely want to look like a sucker? That shit weird. Cause that's what you looking like. Like you trying to deceive people into thinking you can't fight or you really can't fight. Either way is weak because it's like you deceiving someone so you could fight a novice, so you could come up on a novice, so you could show out on a novice. That means you don't even want a fair fight. So you straight ussy for that. Then you ussy for not even keeping it real. That's really you. Like that's you, and that's how you fight, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Get 8 weeks. Where we at? How many days we at now? I got a little calendar set up. Hold on. We at 74 days. Somebody can whip you right into shape. Somebody get you throwing a jab at least with your thumb down and inside your fucking fist for the very least. And, then you can start calling people fraudulent fake fans after that when you learn how to shadow box.
Yo.
I'm telling you, that's why I say it should be a requirement, dog, because you can't talk that much shit day after day and then shadow box like that. It should be a requirement for these dudes to fight before they become fans.
Yo.
What up, Big If? General Camino, my bad. I'm going to you next. I can't. Obviously I had a brain fart.
Yo, salute. Yo, salute to the man like Nesta. Salute to my Killy Boski and all that, man. Yo, salute to everybody, man. But you guys should stay off stay off Tim, man. Yo, you called Tim a P word, you call him a sucker, you call him weak. Yo, you gotta chill, Ness. Yo, relax, man. Like, what's good with y'all, man? I forgot what I was calling about because you was going in.
Honestly, it's not that I gotta chill. Like you trying to trick one of my community members into believing that you can't fight so that a novice could say, yo, Ness, I ain't never fought, but I think I could fight if I get to fight Timboski. We look like we on the same level. So then you could come out there and be Tank Davis. Like that's fucking, that's other words that not even politically correct no more. Like that shit is wild to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said from the minute he put it out, I said, bro, you have to prove that that's not really you because now, like I'm looking at you different. I'm not looking at you like a nice guy. You a fucking sleazeball if you're gonna fake how you fight so you can get a fight so you can beat someone up. Fight someone on your own level. That's my issue.
Yo, but imagine if he pulled the okie doke though. He came through, started fighting like Loma and shit. Like, wait, I mean, he switched it up. That'd be funny.
He'll get fucked up right in that ring. We would fuck him up right in that ring. I would hit him with a chair right in that ring if he was a ringer. Fuck out of here. This ain't no game. You're not about to come over here with a whole bunch of experience and beat up on a novice because you trying to prove a point. You would get fucked up. I'd hit you with the ring bell right there.
Hey, yo, salute to Boski. I forgot what I was about to say about the topic, man, but this was funny, man. But yo, Ness, please, you got to play the footage, man. I got to see it again. But yo, Boski, they don't know you a Killy from Peckham, man. Yo, salute to my Killy Boski. You get me? Like, yo, the man them get chef to know that. You get me? So salute to Boski, man. I'm out, man. Peace.
That shit's soft. I don't know how people letting that shit slide. Like, imagine your son goes to an amateur fight and he gets tricked into fighting someone more experienced. Like that's the whole point of Border Wars, that we get the matchmake so you don't have to go through the normal steps of a Border Wars fight where you just show up and fight whoever. Like I don't know. That shit is whack to me. DJ Double D, $2. How much is Border Wars pay-per-view? It's going to be free and live stream right here, just like this episode. It just will be a live fight episode of Border Wars, September 14th, starting at 12 p.m. And that's Central Time, I think, whatever time Milwaukee's on. So it'll be 12 o'clock daytime. King Born, what up?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, shit, my bad. Go ahead, General Camino. King Born, you got to wait. Yeah, man, I be having these brain farts.
I hear you. I hear you. Everything good though. I listened to the show this morning. I didn't get a chance to call in, but it was a pretty decent show. I like that first hour and a half of just breaking shit down, talking about it. That was pretty cool. But yeah, man, Tiafimo, you could make your name off me. Lopez has struck again. I mean, what we got? George, Sandor, Claggett. I wouldn't say Jermaine made his name off Tio, but he increased his value probably a little bit in people's eyes. There's certain people that thought he won that fight. It's crazy though. I've heard a lot of the sentiments that Marco had prior to listening to the show. I heard a lot of people hop on and was like, yeah, Tio did a good job. He was getting pressed all night, the counter punches. And I saw a little bit of that. I won't lie, but not enough to say he was really in there doing his thing. Because what I felt like is he should have knocked Claggett the fuck out. Excuse my French. He should have knocked Claggett out. He had the ability to do that, but I guess it's right at this point. Tio fights down to the level of his competition. Because I'm gonna be honest, I ain't never really heard of Claggett. I know you had somebody who wrote about him a little bit, but I had never really heard much of him. And I didn't know he was as old as he was. You letting a dude that old take you 12 rounds, and you supposed to be this world talent. He running around talking about he 2 times undisputed. It wasn't the greatest look, I'll be honest. I'm not going to dwell too much on that because we kind of thought Tio could have some issues with this type of situation as far as him fighting down. I do want to touch on that Rohan. Is it Rohan Polanco?
Yep.
Bruh, I thought he should have been the main event. I was watching his fight and I was impressed, bro. I'm going to be honest. I was impressed with his ability. I'm ready to see him fight some of the top competition. I don't got an issue with him fighting Tiger Johnson. I thought that was a good fight that y'all mentioned earlier this morning. That was pretty solid. And then what else? What else happened this weekend? The band fight. The band fight was real good. I'll be honest. I was up until like 1 a.m. on the East watching that band fight. It was kind of crazy staying up that late, but it was worth it. It was a really good fight. I don't think he's ready for a new way at all. Not in a way. I don't think he's ready for him at all. I think the weight classes, him being 2 weights apart, he need to kind of look at Junto. I think Junto was at probably 118 right now. So I think that'll probably be a good fight. And then I felt like you had a good point earlier as far as with the Mexican community. Like a lot of times, and even a lot of the other Spanish-speaking countries, if you just learn the language, the people will take on to you more. And I don't think that's too much to ask, bro. Like a fighter learning the language of, the culture, the country he's from, that shouldn't be too much to ask. Learn the language, get the back in, and, push your career. Outside of that, though, appreciate you taking my call. Everybody have a good night.
All right, champ. Appreciate you, and my bad for skipping over you about that one time. King Born, what up?
Hey, you hear me, Nash?
Yeah.
You hear me? Loud and clear?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. Live chat, power chat. Let's get to the shit, man. Yo, Nash.
Yo.
So we got a lot of Tank haters. Brother Timboski from the UK. He the #1 Tank hater on the backcourt, right? Let me tell you something. So all the shit about Tank didn't sell no pay-per-views. My man, he did 350,000. What's wrong? Why they mad? Why they want to punch the air? Why they like, fuck Tank, he ain't fight nobody, yo. Listen, he's the man. He's the cash cow. He the top 3 cash cow. He the cash cow for the hood. You know what I mean? Canelo got Central America, South America locked down. We know that. But for the hood, for the brothers with the tattoos and the braids and short motherfuckers, he their king. He the man, right? So I say that to say this, man. That's a nice look for a man who was locked up when all these guys like Devin Haney and Shakur was getting these fights. He was worrying about going to 7 years in prison, locked up. Then remember on probation, he's still on 5 years probation, y'all. If Tank has a domestic violence, Tank do anything. Fuck around, Tank jaywalk and get a ticket. He goes to jail for 5 years, prison for 5 years. Y'all forget this, right? Don't let it go over your head, y'all. Like I said, yo, there's nobody fucking with where that bitch ass Anouye at. Tell him bring his ass to America so he can get stopped by Poppy Angles. Bam Bam. You know what I mean? Bam is special. Bam a killer. People don't really know about Bam because he only fighting at the little weights. If Bam was at 147, he'd be the fucking man. He got it all. All these cats like Brandon Lynch, yo, he can't beat Francisco Estrada. I said he gonna stop him. Look what happened. Come on, man. How you gonna be the dude that got angles, that skill, got power, a thinker? Come on, man. He's up there. He's real nice. Nobody talking about Elvis Rodriguez. He came back home to top rank. Yay! You know what I mean? Nicole Ali, the guy called Cali Muscle, that dude a Coley that he fought him. That's his trilogy. Yo, Ness, he gonna fight him again, Ness. That's gonna be Nicole Ali Wash trilogy. That man got robbed, yo. Little man got robbed. Cali Muscle got
And you
robbed.
may
Short
feel like
Diesel
it's your
cat.
time,
Like I said, Ness.
but it's not your
Yo,
time.
love the show, Ness. I got somebody for Border Wars that's gonna have the TVV community go crazy.
I heard
Love
your
y'all. I'm out.
fighter. I heard
Peace.
your fighter is Tim Boskay. I heard you signed him.
Oh nah, you know I'm the Black Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying back here. You know in Bo from Bama, that's Bo King Promotions. King Von Promotions. We only fucking with fighters that we know is gonna put on a great show, Ness. You know that.
All
Just
right,
just
champ. Let
remember
me
that.
get to this other
We
caller. I got H Town. What up?
What up, man? It's H-Town, baby. Man, I'm gonna give Tim Boski the benefit of the doubt. See, I'm gonna say he was trying to get CYP. I'm gonna
You
trying to get
breaking up.
somebody
You
else
breaking up. You
in the
breaking up.
community in the ring with him.
You breaking up.
Uh,
He
Even
ain't
though
trying
Tim
to get. You
Boski,
can't give him the benefit of the
oh,
doubt. That's no. I heard what you say. You can't do that because he knows that CYP got a fight, so he ain't trying to get no CYP fight. CYP got a fight.
yeah, I'm just saying that's who he had beef with. So either way, it's kind of sleazeball shit. You
I
know,
mean, I
I
mean, I mean, if that's who you had beef with, CYP showed shadow boxing, hitting the bag, and he looks way better. I would never match them. They you know, what am I trying to do? Get a lawsuit and have this old guy get beat up?
I thought he was like 28.
There's no way he's 28. Impossible.
Yeah. All right, big dog, I'm out, man.
All right. There's no way that footage is 28. Y'all kidding me? Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch me on the next one tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Peace.